Welcome to episode 15 of Trolls for Hire. I gotta wait for the fucking thing to load.
I know, it's awkward
welcome
every
to
time.
episode 15 of Trolls for Hire. We've got a bunch of players here today. I didn't want to say when last we left off, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in a campaign of one-shots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, we've got a bunch of players here today with the express purpose of mapping the color blight. Figuring out where it is, where it isn't, and maybe figure out how to fix it a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
We're gonna fix it.
Hopefully.
So, you all live in Troll Skull Alley, and presumably Lysandra, Sin, and Yogg. We got a treater for the Floof Queen already. Presumably Lysandra, Sin, and Yogg, having been to Phandalin before and having dealt with... Actually, Wesdin as well.
Yeah.
Wesdin's been there as well.
Yeah.
You guys have plenty of experience with this, and I guess you just needed a fifth, so Rose got roped in.
Yeah, Brahman called out for some reason, so we
Got it. Next best thing.
Yeah, and nobody's seen Luna in days, so
Right.
Not even me.
Don't you live with her?
We be
Yeah.
worried?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she?
No, she
We got
does
our
this
own shit.
she does this thing where she like wanders out in the woods for a while and she
Right.
comes back with a book full of poetry, and it's a thing.
So after you announce your intentions to go back to Phandalin, and once you've got a group, put together, but before the actual day that you would head out, you're all given word that Esvale would like to speak with you.
Okay.
Cool. Alright.
You don't ignore the lady.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So she invites you up to the second floor of the Gilded Troll, which is basically just a common room, just a little bit quieter than the tavern proper. And when the five of you arrive, either together or separately, up to you.
Together.
Together. Okay. So when the five of you arrive, you find her there, and it really is like a common room. Like, it's all couches and low tables. It's not like a dining room, and she's just seated on a large armchair, and arrayed in front of her on the coffee table are just heaps of papers and reports. And these are things that you'd be vaguely familiar with. Like, they expect you to at least summarize the kinds of shit that you got up to while you were out. They are your employer, after all.
Mhm.
They gotta get reports. You know,
We've-
there's
have we-
always paperwork.
Have we not been doing our paperwork? Is that what this is?
No, the paperwork's been done. Like,
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys have been doing your due diligence. We got 900 bits from
Whoa,
A-Lot.
A-Lot, thanks.
Oh.
What?
I'm guessing that's topping everyone up to 3 cheers. So that lines up. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, A-Lot. Everyone
Hey,
starts
my
with
dude,
3.
my guy, my person.
Thanks, Boo.
Thanks, A-Lot.
You are the bestest.
She's just got a series of reports, and she's not poring over them when you arrive. She's just kind of quietly sitting there, nursing a drink.
What'd she drink?
What do you think? She lives and works in a tavern.
Yeah, I know. I like.
She's
what
drinking
kind of
beer.
whiskey?
She's drinking beer.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
I pictured her like a nice rock or whiskey kind of.
Right.
Nah, she's got like a horn mug.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
I love
Oh,
horn
whiskey.
mugs.
Yeah, horn mugs are great.
They're terrible, but
I
they're so cool.
Almost got you a horn mug instead of the
They're really
beer one.
cool, but their thermal properties are god awful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
There's that.
she invites you all to sit down. There's plenty of seating around the table, and before you even sit down, she starts into it, and she just she slaps a specific stack of papers and says, "So the 3 of you." She points to Yogg, Sin, and Lysandra. So the 3 of you were apparently sent to Phandalin to franchise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
And how?
Yes, ma'am.
And how is that going? You don't have to call me ma'am. You really don't.
Well.
Yeah.
Tell me more. I've been reading the reports and they're confusing. to say the least.
Yes.
It's
We
a
got
very
gift
confusing
subs from
place.
Iceman.
Iceman!
Thanks for the gift subs.
Iceman.
Welcome to the Gilded Troll Roamer, Seeker of Adventure, Ducky
Hey.
Charms, Genesem, Bearded Fortress, and and Hat Rack Gaming.
Good
Bearded
names.
Fortress.
Yeah.
Such good names.
Thank you for the gift subs, Iceman, and welcome to the gifted sub, everybody.
Welcome to the gift.
Hat Rack Gaming, I picture like this little nice cozy like cottage out in the middle of the woods. And you just like, it's a Twitch stream of him just like playing like backgammon or chess. Like it's not games, it's just like board games. And he's just like, hi everybody.
Yeah. And thanks
I
for
love
the
that idea.
thanks for the cheers, Bo, Jamiller.
Jim Miller.
Jim Miller.
Jamillers.
And we have a hype train.
And we start Hype Train, yeah.
Hey.
Oh my god, the Hype Train starts at level 3. It's been a
Jesus.
minute since we had one, so I guess the difficulty's gone back down. Because they do get progressively more difficult if you get a bunch. Sorry, that interrupted. Yeah, tell me about the weirdness.
Lysandra, you want to take this one?
Okay. So we went there to franchise, like you said. Sorry if any of this is redundant. So when we got there, there was they had people missing, and then we went to a cavern, and I feel like I'm talking in circles about this, but we went to a cavern and there were people that were colorful, and there were things that weren't things. They were made up of blob things. And it's like really pretty and colorful, and there's lots of grass and stuff, and that's bad somehow.
We have a conspiracy room. We're trying to figure all this stuff out in the space that you've allowed us to live in recently.
Mm-hmm.
But there's waterbed people and
Waterbed
people without color.
There's
people.
There's orcs without color and a couple of orcs with a lot of color, and they've got like magic.
Well, they're dead now.
Well, there was.
In short, there's some sort of cosmic energy we think is related to something that fell from the sky into the earth, and now it's affecting that region, and those people need help. So we keep going back in hopes of improving the area and saving those people, and then maybe we can talk about franchising in that area. But right now,
No, they
it's
said
not
that they're
safe.
open for it. Because we're helping them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You did that way better than I did.
let me ask this way. What's stopping you
From franchising?
from solving this problem?
Every time we go into the affected area, it messes with our brains to the point that we don't want to leave the area.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's getting progressively bigger each time, so we can't really map down.
Right, but what's actually stopping you?
The mental...
The curse.
The curse.
The color curse.
Yeah. When you have it, you don't want to leave it. You just want to be in it. So
Got it.
we kind of have to fight that off progressively.
Makes the colors pretty. And since Shutter's in her all black.
So what resources do you need that you don't have?
Last
Is there a way to
time...
stop the curse from affecting us? Like a protection from good and evil spell?
So last time we went into the area, we hired somebody who was capable of remove curse from one of the nearby churches.
And that was a big help.
And that was a big help.
And would they be willing to accompany you again?
Hopefully.
And
That's what we were going to
check
try
our
to do.
wallets. Yeah, I think we're good. I've been pit fighting a lot.
Yeah.
If there's a resource you need to do your job, that's what we're here for.
Oh.
We didn't want to impose because we know this is
Moses,
not...
your
What?
So she reaches into a bag she's just got next to her chair, and she grabs a small bundle, essentially, of harbor moons. So harbor moons are these big discs of platinum and gold. They're moon shaped, and she's just got 10 of them tied together and just sets it on the table.
Is it like a blend of platinum and gold, or is it like a whole moon, but there's a crescent in it that's a different color?
That's a good fucking question. I'm gonna look it up.
Because that would look cooler.
No, there are two different metals in a harbor.
Yeah,
moon.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. Also, thank you
There's
a
a
lot
picture.
for the gifted sub that we didn't
Oh yeah.
do the thingy for, and welcome to the gifted sub, Auntie Poison
Hey.
and Ramver.
I went to my girlfriend.
Drop in a picture in the Foundry chat. So the harbor moon is. I just love seeing everyone's cursor fly to the bottom right, So the harbor moon's the bottom right, or at the bottom rather.
Just a check.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh,
That is
those are
pretty.
neat, yeah.
Sorry, it's platinum inset with electrum, which is an alloy of gold and silver. And then that square hole in the middle, if you scroll all the way up, the nib fits in that hole. And the nib is the size of a thumbnail. So these harbor moons are huge.
Huge.
Big.
These are big boys.
Yeah. These are essentially trade bars. And they're worth 50 gold apiece, if I recall correctly.
And electrum is what they use in Barovia.
Yep.
So she gave us 500.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We figured you paid us to do the thing, so we couldn't really ask you to pay us to do other things. But thank you.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that.
So you'll get results now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You know our plan, so it. Yeah.
To be fair, last time we were there, they had me chained up to the cart. I know this sounds bad, but we were trying to like map out where everything was, but then we found a farm with orcs, so we obviously had to do something about that. But we're gonna go back, and I may or may not be strapped to the cart. We haven't figured out who's gonna be strapped to the cart yet. I pointed like one of the other two and say it might be one of them. I haven't decided yet.
I can do it.
Good.
Did you just ventriloquism? Like, I didn't see your mouth move.
No, I said words.
A silly question, because I haven't been there before. Could we use an animal so we don't have to be cursed?
Ooh.
Like a canary?
Like an actual canary?
You know, Luna kept calling me a canary, and I didn't think about actually using an actual canary.
It's okay.
Have we seen animals that were
I was
cursed?
a little distracted at the time.
What about a bee?
I don't
No,
like
Beehive's
bees.
not here. Beehive's busy.
Seems a little cruel to inflict on an animal.
I mean, we're inflicting it on another human being, so.
Yeah, right?
That's by
Are
choice.
any of you human?
Yes.
I'm a half elf.
Rose is a human.
I am.
Excuse me. Yes, I'm human.
It's by
not
choice
I'm-
though. Then
I'm
we're aware of
3/4
what
human.
it does.
Yeah, that's fair. 3 of your 4 appendages are human.
Yeah. So I guess I'm 4/5 human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's also the rest of the torso part.
I mean, I'm.
Anyway,
Hey, Sin, do you
Dismissed.
think you can find us like a cat in the alleyway that we can bring with us?
What makes you think that I can find a cat?
You're
can-
you're good with like finding dead stuff. I don't know. I figured you could find alleyway animal. I don't know. Do you think I look like I know what to do, like find animals?
I'm gonna take the money she just gave us and go and find Ralar.
yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys hire Valar again. As before,
Preferably.
of the 500 gold, 200 of it will be returned if he survives.
I guess I'll ask her if she wants that back or the change when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I only have access to one animal, Sin, and I'm not bringing my sweet baby girl with us. She's staying at home.
I
You have a daughter?
Yeah, ish. I have a rat. She's my sweet little Boogston. But I didn't birth a rat. No.
I have a cranium rat. That's about the extent that you're getting from me.
I know where we can get a canary. Like, canaries are a thing. We can go get a canary.
Well, yeah, of course, canaries are things. We weren't.
No, we seem to be going down a spiral about Sin finding a cat. I just don't. You guys are very strange.
We don't need an animal if we have Ralar who can like very easily remove it. Like at least we can talk to the person who's afflicted. And then remove it once we have what we need.
Yeah, the person might be better because. Well, I mean, the animal's still going to be pulling towards that direction. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Who's
Jim
going
Miller
to...
points out you'll have mules.
Yes.
I would have mules. Oh.
I guess that would almost be like perfect because they would pull the cart in the direction and we just have to course correct. So whenever they're pulling in a direction, that's when.
I mean,
we're-
remind me, I was being pulled towards presumably the epicenter, correct?
I think that the conclusion that you had collectively come to was that you were being pulled towards the edge of it.
Right. Wherever
Wherever
would
the
get you
closest edge was.
Yeah.
Okay, but like when I was inside of it, was it any different? Or was it just, I'm here, I'm fine?
The only time you were actually inside of it was immediately after getting cursed, and that was always just, I want to go east.
Okay.
You never re-entered after that.
Wanted to go, and thereby found the center.
I think it is pulling us towards the center.
Because if the direction we want to go is the center, then if we go away from the center, we're not going into the center.
What?
Glad we brought new people with us.
No, he's been here before. I haven't. Right?
Yep.
Wes?
Wesdin spent days color cursed.
As did I. We're going.
I'm going. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
Cool.
We're going.
All right. So this would have been days. The meeting with Esvale would have been days before your planned expedition. On the day, Ralar meets you in Trollskull Alley, and you make sure that he sees only as much as he needs to get to the Phandalin gate. And then, oh my god, Chris just over here taking pictures of his cat.
Yeah.
You know where that's going.
Yeah. I
Join our
do.
Discord if you like cats.
I was gonna say Chris is playing. It's gonna be a lap picture of the
There's
cat.
gonna be a
at
lap
some
cat.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So you head through the Phandalin gate. Are you
Hey, a
headed
lap
straight?
cat.
Yeah. Hey, are you headed straight to Phandalin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel the 8 hours with your mules and cart, which
I was-
are conveniently being taken care of by the kobolds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep. Because they can't fit through the caves.
Right.
Mm.
Like the wagon just will not fit through the fucking caves.
That's right. He left him with the kobolds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we still want the cart and mules, gang? I figured it would definitely make the track easier than us walking, didn't it? Oh wait, it
Yeah.
didn't make a difference, did
if
it?
you're no.
Yeah.
It's
it
not
wasn't
a
a restful
comfortable. Yeah,
trip.
it's not a
Yeah.
comfortable enough wagon to be restful. And it off-roading would be incredibly difficult with it. Like rolling that wagon through hilly grassland, not easy, and in fact slow.
Okay. That's fine. We don't need it then.
Okay.
So
Do you
we're
want to bring
walking.
a mule for Color Curse Canary?
Yogg is very against inflicting anything on animals, but if you guys think it's a good idea, it's fine.
I think
Listen,
that
I'm just gonna stare at Yogg very awkwardly, hoping to remind her of the last time we were out here. And who played the canary?
Yeah, but you were willing, remember?
I mean,
but it's still
that-
super dangerous for someone to be cursed themselves willingly.
But we
that.
have Ralar!
Huh?
In-
how about we
he
don't
doesn't have
curse
infinite uses.
Yeah, let's not curse ourselves willingly if we can get away with it, just
Fine.
because we want to save that.
Fine.
Um,
Fine.
yeah, a mule would work.
How about, I was going to say, or I can just do it with my cranium rat. If
That's-
it's possible.
That's your familiar, right?
Yeah, is it possible to do that with familiar?
Do you make it one of those things, or did you find it one of those things?
I make it.
Okay.
I can see through its eyes and everything.
Oh, well, that changes the plan. Let's go with that. That's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
super useful.
All right.
And Rose did get a canary when she went shopping, so we have that in
Okay.
a little cage.
Okay.
If everything else fails.
All right. So you guys head to Phandalin. and by the time you get to Phandalin, it's been 8 hours of marching down the Tribord Trail, and then down the Phandalin. I forget what that's actually called. Like, there's a name for the spur of road that runs from the Tribord Trail to Phandalin, but I can't remember what it's called, and it's not on the map.
Main Street.
It's not Main Street, that's for damn sure. We're gonna call it the Phandalin Spur.
Good name. Good answer.
Yeah. What's this Family Feud? Yeah. So that is yeah. So you get to Phandalin on foot without mules, but with Cranium Rat and Canary singing the whole way, and it's. Presumably you guys know what you're doing, and you know that it takes an entire fucking day of marching to get here. So you plan to arrive at night.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate. And you spend the night in the Stonehill Inn.
Mm-hmm.
No. Lysandra refuses.
Lysandra camps outside.
Wait, what? Why?
Wish we'd find a different tavern.
Oh, we haven't made one yet.
I know.
Sandra, what's wrong with this?
It has terrible service. They don't serve breakfast. Their coffee is cold.
Lysandra, you didn't
the beds are
actually
stiff.
ask for eggs from the right person. You realize that was your fault.
I asked for them. He could have said they don't serve breakfast. That was on him.
I thought I told you there were waffles.
They don't serve breakfast. That's
Lysandra
incredibly
sleeps.
rude.
Lysandra sleeps outside. I sleep outside with Lysandra. Everyone else can sleep in the inn.
I didn't know you and Lysandra. Okay.
They were roomies.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I go and stay in a bed.
As does Rose.
Wander the halls for a little bit.
Okay.
Wesdin, what does your character look like?
Like Dr. Manhattan, but like rainbow, but now slightly more muted colors.
Slightly less rainbow.
Slightly less
Rose
rainbow.
asked about all of that.
And a spacesuit.
Standard.
And a
I was gonna
spacesuit.
say
And
you're
in a spacesuit with
okay,
4
yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
Actually. No, wait. How many?
4
It
arms.
was
What is
it
it?
was 2 sleeves but 2 openings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you guys are trolling me. So wait. What?
No, I'm legitimately okay. Made of swirly colors that are slightly muted, with 4 arms.
And wearing a
roughly
spacesuit.
average.
With
and
no
wearing a
helmet.
spacesuit. With no helmet. With 2 sleeves and 2 armholes.
Why the
Spacesuit?
Because I found it.
Where?
In the color temple.
In the color temple?
Are you like comparatively the most normal person of this little menagerie right now, Rose?
Define normal.
Yes, definitely.
Because I haven't heard a description of Rose, but in my brain I'm picturing like a 14-year-old girl that has a bird cage. That's all I know.
She has like a sword, and she looks like a noble who's out in the world for the first time.
Oh, good. Okay. So this is an escort mission now. We went to go get the president's daughter from the land of vampires.
You traded Brahmins for the president's daughter.
Great, it's Resident Evil 4. This is great. This is perfect.
So yeah.
Jet ski mission.
So in the morning, what are you guys doing?
I guess heading straight there, right?
Do
Heading
these
straight where?
Do you want to bring up the Phandalin map is up?
Yep.
I'm gonna switch over to
Brang brought it up.
I'm gonna switch over to combat. If you just rearrange a little bit, just so they can see where we're pointing. Okay, so we're gonna head over to.
I was like, why does it look different from my thing? And then I realized I have things in the DM layer.
Right, somewhere in the
What is
east-west
that
portion of the
box there?
That box is a region that you have a map of.
Got it.
Foundry logged me out.
And I'm having a really hard time remembering which characters to drop tokens. I don't know why. Like, I'm just looking through the list and I'm just like, Why can't I do this?
Just pick 5 people. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Well, it's really throwing me off that Lysandra is alphabetically first of all of you at L.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep looking at the first half of the list. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
So with east, west, like just anywhere in the mountain ranges, like
So the east-west portion of the Sword Mountains is this
part.
This area. Yeah, this is down here. This is the J that I was telling you about.
Got it. All right, so I guess we're heading over here to find the epicenter if that's what we're doing.
Sneaky suspicion is confirmed. Okay.
What sneaky suspicion is that?
I told you last time I had a sneaky suspicion it was yonder region.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
What's really annoying is that since I don't have a mouse, I can't move my cursor while I'm holding X.
I can on this one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my old laptop couldn't do it, but this one can. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't.
Your trackpad won't let you?
I can't move my cursor.
Why is that a limitation?
I don't know.
Who? Oh, why?
I don't know.
See, this is where Beehive would be good here because she could just say, "Take me to the epicenter," and walk to the epicenter by the fastest possible route.
Yep, but you played Rose today, so this is what we got.
All right, we're heading we're heading here-ish. Let's start here.
Okay. Told you those mountains. Yogg, did I not say those mountains were sus? Did I not?
What does sus mean?
Just suspicious. I don't know. I heard a kid in market saying the other day. I thought that was a thing. I'm still trying to catch up.
It's kind of
not a thing.
Okay, so Rose gets it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
Very young.
So do we have a place we know? Do we have a place that we know is affected already by the color curse?
I don't think we ever found like the definitive like boundary, did we?
No, it was just the boundary was like the boundary is what we have mapped out, like what's highlighted on the map, but we know it's not.
Wait,
right?
what?
Or no, that's not it.
The highlighted part
That's
is just
map.
a physical map that you own.
Oh, got it. It was along the Tribord Trail though, and then at some point it wasn't, but I can't remember exactly what that point was.
Yeah, we knew it was like within a mile of the trail, like around I think here. But we never, like every time we stepped into it, I remember Ian saying that we never found like a definitive like it hit us now. Like it's just at some point you feel like, you know, you've been affected. It was boundless or borderless.
Rose is gonna kind of fill in a little bit of the north corner of the map, like lay it out on a bigger sheet and try and expand it just so that gets up to this intersection. And she'll plan to do more of that if we find anything that goes past the edges of the map that we have.
Okay. Do you are you proficient in cartographer's tools?
She's proficient in painter's supplies.
Okay.
So it looks pretty.
Yeah, it'll look pretty, but it might not be
Very
map
pretty.
accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Which is why she's
Inaccurate.
put the map on a bigger sheet and drawing on the bigger sheet. So that's not actually.
Got
We got her one of the coloring sheets at the hostess station.
it.
She's doing a shalon. She's just
Got it.
kind of artfully.
Okay.
So do we want to head up to the Tribord Trail like we did last time and then just like cut south at some point? Like how do we want to...
I have a terrible idea.
I'm listening.
Well, we have a cranium rat and we have a canary. Do we want to split the party and meet in the middle?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this, but splitting the party is bad.
Well, I want to ask it
Probably.
because I don't think we've ever... Are we trying to find the epicenter or are we trying to find the area? Like the border?
I think that the first thing we should do is try and find the border.
Or the
But don't we know that the border is growing?
Right.
Yeah, we know the border's growing, so
Yeah.
finding where the border's at now is not going to matter soon.
And
Really?
it's been a week. It's been a week since we last been here. I want to say one of my research questions was like, what's the rate of expansion?
It has actually been 3 weeks since you've been here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's probably expanded a good bit.
Yeah, it was 6th Kythorn when you left. It is now 26th Kythorn. 20 days.
We have to assume that the cause is at the epicenter, and if we can destroy what's at the epicenter, then.
So on the topic of it having been 3 weeks, you notice that the town of Phandalin is much more packed than it was the last time you were here.
People are moving out of the area.
There are more people in the town.
Got it.
Everybody's coming down this way. Can we ask around and see? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, from the outlying area? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, from the outlying areas.
Could we ask some of the people if they've noticed suspicious, weird things going on that drove them out this way?
We gave the town speakers a pretty harsh town masters, sorry, a pretty harsh warning. So maybe they actually just heeded it. But we can ask if anything new has happened in the past 3 weeks. That might be.
Because I'm hoping there's people in random spots that can be like, oh well, just outside of my house, this shit started happening. We could maybe use it to kind of pinpoint some.
Okay, so
activity.
Let's go talk to. Let's go talk to the
town
people,
masters.
the town masters first, and then because maybe people have come to them with new stuff. Maybe we can just shortcut it.
On the topic of it having been 20 days. Oh, okay.
Those eyes.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to block Moose from my Zoom thing again?
I'll just do this.
Let me just set all my d20s back on a 20.
No, it's really
I feel like Ian's over there with his bowl of tea leaves and bird bones, and he's just kind of going,
Yeah, I think in general finding the epicenter is more productive at this point. In which case we won't need to split the party to find the border.
Okay. So you want to talk to the town masters first, or ask around town?
Masters.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when you get to Town Masters Hall, you find a veritable crowd clamoring to. I mean, it's Phandalin, population 500, so it's a crowd of 20, but it's still a crowd of people. Who are
there more people at the island than there are here now?
About the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about the same. So they're clamoring to get in and ask the town masters for help because they don't have a fucking home anymore, and that's kind of a problem. Yeah, what are you guys doing about that?
I guess asking some of the people where is their home, point out on the map.
Let's ask around the group of people and find out if they were driven away by the color curse or by choice, and where they're from.
The color choice.
The color choice.
He killed me.
Yeah. So
we all got the choice.
Yeah. So the prevailing sentiment is that their crops were, quite frankly, goddamn ruined. They're all. It is in-game time is the same as real time. So it's Kythorn. It's June. It's the beginning of summer, and there should not be any harvest yet. And yet they have 200-pound pumpkins that are brighter color than they've ever seen. And yet when they try to eat them, they are disgusting. They taste like ash.
Okay.
Cool.
That's the first I heard about that, I thought, though. Because nobody had really tried to eat the colorful stuff before.
Yeah, we were aware that things were big and vibrant and growing, but not how they tasted, yeah.
Yeah, so the ash things now.
Yeah.
So
they're juicy, succulent, the texture's right, the flavor is ash. And it leaves a dry feeling in your mouth.
Yeah, I guess we ask around and have people kind of pinpoint on the map somewhere like where their places are. If we can get a a rough idea of where this vegetation is
dots on the map where it is.
Yeah. So you essentially get a scatter plot of farmsteads in the hills to the east of town.
Okay. So somewhere still in that boxed area that we know of.
Yep.
Okay.
But specifically in the hilly areas where you haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
Are there farms on the outskirts of Phandalin?
Yeah.
Are they affected?
They're not.
Okay, so we have a
So it hasn't made it here yet.
we have a western-ish boundary of the hill.
Did anybody that ate the food, those color cursed, develop the curse themselves?
Or any of the townspeople devoid of color or missing
or
color,
rainbow.
Or rainbow, yeah.
Hi,
I'm Rainbows.
Or did anyone wander off and not come back?
Ooh, good question as well.
Yeah, good question.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So of the people who report having sampled the cursed food, more than half of them are actually showing being cursed. None of them are here. It is their relatives who are telling you that they refused to leave their homes.
And this was after they ate the food?
Yep.
Okay. We need to get going.
Don't eat the food, guys. No one eat the food.
I don't have to eat.
I wish I could.
Very handy, actually.
That's so nice for you, Rose says. Kind of annoying.
Can we talk to the town masters too, just to see if anything is new?
Aside
from just talking to people.
They seem to have barred themselves in Townmaster's Hall so as to avoid the barrage of requests for help, because it's a lot for 3 people to deal with.
Yeah.
Who is this priest that we brought with us?
R'hllor.
R'hllor.
Hi, I'm R'hllor. R'hllor Hama.
This is R'hllor.
Who's your god?
Timora, in fact.
Fast Leote has been here for 23 months.
That's a lot of
Hell
months.
yeah.
Bam!
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back, Fast Leote.
I hope you're well. I love you.
You MVP.
Yeah.
No, never mind. I had a question, but it fizzled out, and I don't think it would make a difference. We're good.
Should we just go, or is there specific information we need from the town master?
I just wanted to see if anything was new, because hopefully they would have kind of compiled information from the townspeople, but it's not super necessary. I just wanted to know if anything was new, or to let them know that we're here again. But
I mean, we can bust down the door. We're bigger and stronger than everybody else.
Or just announce yourselves, and maybe they'll, take interest of the fact that it's you.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that.
In the window.
They take interest in the fact that it's you.
Cool.
So Sildar opens the door, and I'm assuming you push your way through the crowd to get to the door, basically. Yeah. So he opens the door and ushers you inside, and needs to jam the door shut before other people surge.
I'll do the Andre the Giant thing in The Princess Bride. Everybody move!
And people get out of the way just so they don't have to touch your arm.
Yeah.
I just glare at people.
So Sildar gets the door barred again, and these 3 are changed people from the last time you saw them. So Sildar, for the first time you've ever seen, is not wearing his armor. He's wearing his padded gambeson that he wears underneath his plate. And as he gets the door barred, he just slides down it and sits on the floor.
It's been bad, huh?
So, when do your units show up?
They already did.
Another set?
Yeah. Yeah, from Neverwinter this time, because apparently they still haven't gotten the lumber that they're waiting for.
Still don't need our help?
They
The sun's
they
right.
they they
yeah,
yeah
last
they
time
they
we were
changed
here, they were
yeah
fine with
they
it.
changed their tune like
Yeah.
2 visits ago.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll take that back then.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to evacuate.
What's the closest to Phandalin that you've seen it affected so far?
3 miles.
Okay.
It's not far.
So we have our suspicions of where it might be centralized.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to head that way.
How far is it to Neverwinter from here again?
It's
like time-wise if they're traveling.
Hey, Neverwinter's actually on the map. I can just measure it. Neat. I thought there was gonna be just a this way to Neverwinter. So it's about 60 miles up the Tribor Trail and then the high road. Cool. So about 2.5 days of marching. But
where does our portal come in?
Yeah, that's not actually on the map. So I should probably put that on the map.
That's what I was thinking. Like, which place is closer for them to evacuate to?
Yeah.
I mean, are we?
Because I thought we came from fairly.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's a safe evacuation path.
I mean, do we want to?
If we can't take care of this Phandalin thing, it's going to get to Neverwinter, and then they're going to have to backtrack to where the portal is.
That might be a question for our bosses.
I just added an X for the Phandalin gate.
Oh,
I'm about to label it.
As Fail said, whatever we need, right?
So it's definitely not as close to Neverwinter as I thought in my head. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's about a third of about 40% of the way to Phandalin.
Okay.
So our portal is a lot closer than Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
So
who just drew shit?
How about we present like a sort of timeline? Like if we let's try to find the epicenter in X days, and then we can help them evacuate. Or do we want to come up with an evacuation plan now?
So how many days did we spend last time we were here? 3?
6.
No, we spent 6. Right. Okay.
Knowing the calculations that Yogg has, how long till it gets to Phandalin itself?
About 20 days.
Okay. So we have a little bit of time.
Yeah. It has been spreading about a mile a week.
Okay.
So if they don't see us in 7 days, they go for the portal? Or they go for Neverwinter?
Yeah. We can bring that back to
Neverwinter's not just gonna take 500 refugees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't
Neverwinter. I don't know if you've been to Neverwinter recently, but they're still rebuilding from the eruption 5 years ago. The eruption of Mount Hope now.
Oh.
What about Tribor? Not that they're going to take them in, but there's probably...
Tribor's a lot further.
Out of character, I just didn't know if we were comfortable with just sending people into this this portal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we are either.
Yeah.
Troll Skull Alley probably can't house another 500 people.
Right.
I mean, could Waterdeep?
Waterdeep could easily house another 500 people. Waterdeep's got I think it's a population of like 250,000.
Do we want to try to communicate to Esvale, who can in turn maybe talk to Roland about there is an emergency in a nearby area that we could help, and maybe he's got pull with someone in Waterdeep that we could set something up?
It's more complicated than just send people to a place that takes them. These are farming folk. They need land to work.
Yeah, but that's
an if.
That's an if we can't do something about it, is what I'm saying.
No, my point is, anywhere you send them, there's got to be land for them to work.
Yeah.
They don't have any other skills. They'll starve.
Right, but we're not talking about a permanent replacement. We're talking about it until this gets fixed, gets you out of here at least. Because if we die, somebody else is going to have to come out and do this. So, like, it needs to be dealt with. We're not talking about permanently moving you out of here. We're talking about fixing the issue. But if it's 2 weeks from now, we don't want you still sitting here waiting.
Right.
It wouldn't hurt to have a backup plan to keep your people safe.
Right. The other issue is we have a lot of elderly. I don't.
How about give us a week?
Mm.
Now we're gonna go out to where we think the source is, and we'll report back to you.
Or we won't. Either way, you'll have an answer.
I appreciate your realism, Lysandra, but I think he needs optimism.
There you go.
Sorry, I've been around you
I have that effect
for the
on
last
people.
7 months. Best friend.
Good Lord.
I think your hope is right on point there, Lysandra.
Give us a week.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a solution, but can't ask you to solve all of my problems, right?
You can't.
We'll
We just
try.
probably won't be able to.
I see what Wesdin's optimistic for all of us, so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put us on your payroll, we'd solve a lot more problems, but that's neither here nor there.
But we do like money. We're pretty broke.
Guys, this is inappropriate right now. We're leaving. Thank you.
I need money for spells.
350-pound turtle is like, everybody out.
The
I need more spells, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Magic is expensive.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Going east? Going to the top of the J?
So
Yeah.
yeah, because the farmers you said were here reporting.
In these hills.
Oh, in these hills specifically.
Yeah.
And then your stuff showed up somewhere around here. So somewhere in this sweep right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much of that area can we cover per day?
So you can travel 24 miles a day at a normal pace, 32 miles a day at a fast pace, and each hex is 5 miles. But that's through flat land. If you're going into the mountains, I mean, you can't just climb a fucking mountain.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to find a pass.
And along this trip, is there any of the dots that are the farms?
Say it again.
Along the route, is there any of the farms close by to our path?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like can we connect the dots of the farms to presumably find like a path?
In what regard? Like,
yeah, what kind of?
I was just looking to send the rat there.
Oh, you want to send the rat to a blighted farm to get it cursed?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you can do that.
Something that we had talked about, but I don't think we ever did anything with, was, so how do they get water to their crops, or is there some, we had mentioned a cave system at one point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get
because
maps
this is
of
just a
either
big mining town.
Yeah, can we get maps of either one of those things? Like if there's water running through anything, or a cave system? I don't know. Like I'm thinking if like the fruits and vegetables are
irrigated in some way.
Irrigated in some way, and that's causing...
there's no irrigation. They just rely on the rain.
Then what about a cave system map?
So the...
If they're a mining town.
Yeah, so you can head to the Phandalin Miners Exchange where they have all of the mining claims and whatnot.
Okay.
And 1 second.
Okay. Because if we can avoid going into mountains by following something else, that might be...
Right. Okay, that is... Okay. So the... yeah, so of the... So the Phandalin Miners Exchange is loath to give out details of active mines because business.
It's an emergency.
Yeah, I was getting there. But they are able to tell you that presumably you're looking for mines in that particular part of the range. The only mine that they've sold a claim to is the Mountain's Toe gold mine.
Okay.
And that is at the very west end of the east-west. So that is right there.
Is that the one we've been to already?
No.
Okay. Did we go to a mine the first time we were here?
No.
No, it was just a cave
Okay.
in that weird settlement area.
Okay.
Is that worth starting at, or does that seem unrelated?
So I definitely like Sin's idea of send the rat in to get cursed because she can see through it, so we can see where it goes. And if it looks like it just wanders around, do you have a way to undo your rat and do another one? Or like, do we just say, okay, well, it's obviously just going to wander around wildly and we just head to the cave?
I can call it back to me.
Okay.
Would it come back to you if color cursed?
She can dismiss it and then resummon it to her hand.
And then okay.
And it has to obey me.
Okay. So if it looks like it's just wandering aimlessly, then we can undo it and you're not without, your rat. And then we can try the cave.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because that looks pretty conveniently central to where we're trying to go. That cave does. But I don't want to aim.
Yeah, like I'm trying to narrow it.
She goes,
right. Yeah. Let's do that.
Because if we go here and the rat goes here, then we're going and, we're wasting time.
That's a very long distance for the rat, and I would not be able to communicate with it that far.
How far can you?
Mile? Or is it 100 feet?
It's 100 feet, but that's just like enough to be like, we're in the area, we're not in the area,
Right.
Okay.
But we could also still see if she's going somewhere specifically or just aimlessly wandering. Either way. So even if you see she starts for someplace for about a mile, you can dismiss her, and then we know that that's a good direction to start at least.
Yeah, I dig it.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're gonna send the rat in, just on its own.
Yeah, to get it color cursed.
Okay. So go ahead and make a charisma saving throw on the rat's behalf. Also, it's going to take at least an hour to get 3 miles from Phandalin.
Yeah.
During which time, I guess you guys are waiting in Phandalin.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Do you have to be a mile away from it, you said, Sen?
The rat, 100 feet.
Oh, okay. So I guess we need to stay close to it before you let it loose.
For now.
11. Well, you can always just say go that way for 2 hours, and then after 2 hours, just dismiss it and resummon it. You don't need to be able to see it to dismiss it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 100 feet is just for the telepathy and being able to see through its eyes.
Gotcha. I call mine back by going pss, 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 pss. It's not magic.
Oh, sorry, that was not a charisma save. That's a wisdom save. So that's actually a 12. So the rat actually does not get color cursed.
Stupid rat, you have one job.
It's gonna stay in there though.
Okay.
Eventually I'll call it back after like 2 hours or something. We don't have to like stick with it.
Okay. So after 2 hours, you call it back, and it is not color cursed.
I think it has to play hokey pokey with the border.
Go weave in and out of the border.
You will get color cursed.
Yeah.
I give it a little scritch on its brain and say, okay, go back in.
Go play in the mud.
Oh my God, why'd you have to say it like that?
What do these things fucking look like now that you mention it?
It's a rat, except its brain is exposed and slightly glowing.
Oh, cool.
No.
Yeah, yes.
I love them.
Oh, it is cute.
Here, I got a picture. You want to switch to the thing?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
They're adorable.
I kind of love
Unnerving.
It's kind of cute.
They're a little unnerving.
I hate rats, but they're
Thank you, Ian.
awesome.
God, what is wrong with the rest of you?
What?
That's second from the right.
Yeah, you flip back.
Yes,
you send it in again.
I think I have a favorite.
Go ahead and make a whiz save as you send your cranium rat back in.
Okay. What the fuck, cracked?
Tim, if you're still here, we need a really bad portent.
Yeah.
Can you help?
So I'm assuming you're just gonna keep doing it until it comes back color cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep rolling. We'll see how long it takes.
God.
We're looking for a
Yay!
Thank you.
So the first time you waited like 2 hours before resummoning it. Presumably you spent like waiting less and less time until you get to like it's an hour away from here. I'm gonna just resummon it an hour from now. So it takes you about 7 hours of just sending this friggin' rat, but it finally comes back color cursed. And it's the slight blue glowing on its brain is this like impossibly pink purple color.
Mm.
But also the rest of it is glowing as well. And as soon as you recorporate it in your hand, it tries to escape.
Stay.
It does not.
It has to follow my orders.
Rose catches it in the little cage that she has.
What?
You're putting a cranium rat in a cage
In
with
a
a
canary cage.
With a canary.
Well, when she opened it, I assume the canary flew out.
Sure.
And then she looks at it and she goes, "Oh, I lost the canary."
Wesdin very quickly can't even see that there was a canary, so oblivious.
Oh.
Blindsight's a bitch.
Blindsight. No, blindsight's amazing. Blind beyond that radius.
Yeah, sorry.
Blind
That's
beyond
what I
60
meant.
feet.
Yeah.
What is it you always say, Yog? We're doomed. We're gonna die.
Sounds about right.
So,
Are you okay, Yog?
So presumably you guys got up around 6, spent about an hour around town, and 7 hours trying to get a rat to get cursed. So it's like early afternoon. It's like 2 p.m. right now.
All right, let's go.
What have you guys been doing for 7 hours?
I guess traveling?
Picking flowers.
Traveling where?
Where?
Closer to.
We went to the miners' exchange, found that there was a mine that the most recent mine was right here.
The easternmost mine.
Yeah.
The easternmost active mine.
All right.
Was that red circle.
Yep.
And we knew that these farmhouses right here had something, and Yog's suspicion was over here. So we're letting the rat go through first to see where it goes, if anywhere, before we specifically beeline to a mine.
Am I able to still talk to my rat?
Yep. It's just angry at you for keeping it out of the area. It lacks sufficient intelligence to have a language, but it does have telepathy, which allows you to communicate with it non-verbally. And it's just fucking angry.
Just imagine a little rat just going.
Basically. And it's also doing its little rat damnedest to bend the bars of the cage.
Just gnawing on some of them. Just
Rose hands the cage to Sin.
We're gonna streamline that so I can get Moses' face.
No. Please stop. We need. Let's start making moves. Should we start making moves?
Yes. Do you want to let it loose and see what it do?
It's gonna run.
Does it move faster than us?
I
guess it doesn't matter. You can always just bring it back to you and then just let it run again.
Yeah.
And just follow it.
Its speed's only 30 feet. But yeah, I can dismiss it as an action and keep it coming back to me.
Yeah.
I'm largely just using it as a compass to see if it gives a direction.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Is we could go around, we could navigate around, and it would just point us at the direction it wants to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they used Lysandra for, and it gave mixed results.
Yeah. But I also wanted to see if this thing just ran to a point and then stopped and was just like, I'm here now.
So yeah, in the 7 hours that it took for that, we would have been moving probably toward
up the Tribor Trail, closer to a point closer to the mine.
Yeah. Yes. So it's not a waste of 7 hours.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it takes you about 5.5 hours to get to the nearest point on the Tribor Trail to the Mountain's Toe gold mine, and in fact, there is a dirt path from this point of the Tribor Trail into the I was gonna say woods, but there's no actual woods on this side of the trail, so it's just plains and hills and. But there is a dirt path where the grass seems to have been trampled enough that it stopped growing.
Okay.
Is this like the waist high plains grass or?
This is big, tall grassland. And then as you get closer to the mountain, it's going to be hilly grassland. So in those 7 hours, you spend 5.5 making your way here. And occasionally just sending the rat off to the east. And eventually it comes back color cursed. And then presumably the group of you head in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's going to take an additional just shy of 3 hours to get from here to the Mountain's Toe. And at some point during your travels... and it is an incredibly nebulous point during your travels. I'm going to need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, charisma saving. Why did I say it was a wisdom saving throw for the rat? Yeah, it's charisma.
Did you?
Yeah, why did I say that? It didn't make a difference as to how long it took, but charisma saving throw from everybody.
All right. I'm going to cheer it.
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan.
Oh, fuck me.
Forgot to pull up the spreadsheet. I do have a cheer. All right.
Ralar barely makes it.
Let's see that.
Sin barely makes it.
Wait, that work?
No, nope.
What the hell?
Oh,
Proud of you,
no.
Rose.
Yeah.
You right there, stuff?
My
Did it
pages keep
disconnect because it
reloading.
refreshed?
Yeah.
I
Lost the president's
That
daughter.
No.
Now we have a cursed rat
Just roll
and
that.
a girl.
Yay.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, the girl's holding the rat.
I crit.
Cool.
Oh no, she gave
21.
it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets
I'd give it to you.
So Rose is now color cursed.
Cool. What does that mean, Ian?
That's a good question. So the color cursed creature is filled with a strange attachment to the blighted landscape and will not willingly exit the area. If such a creature is forcibly evacuated, it feels an irresistible mental pull that prompts it to seek any means of return. A creature that is prevented from returning might resort to violence to have its way.
right.
Hey,
Oh,
Rattler.
I think I just got the color curse, guys.
It is incredibly evident to everyone that Rose is now color cursed because every color on her body is just heavily saturated.
Ooh.
I just go to give her a high five.
No, this feels really good though. I give her a
For
high
future reference, what do you weigh? I know I'm not supposed to ask another lady what they weigh, but
five. Like 100 soaking wet. Like
okay, cool.
Hey, Rattler,
Cool.
buddy.
Yeah.
Can you do the thing?
no, it's fine.
No, it's really not.
He just slaps a remove curse. Just
not
gonna let that go any further than it needs to.
Wow.
Nope.
Wesdin is visibly disappointed.
Rattler, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That
There's not
didn't
two
feel
of you,
so
are there?
bad.
There's
It
not,
gets worse.
Oh, it does get worse?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is there still just one of him?
thank you guys.
Just one of whom?
Rattler.
Yes, there's only
Okay.
one Rally. Good question. So
That's fucked up.
as after So at some point, after, like, presumably you're releasing the rat, seeing which way it goes, dismissing it and resummoning it back into the cage.
Oh, that's so mean.
I'm fairly certain you can resummon your familiar to any point within 10 feet of you. So you can literally just summon it in the cage.
I would think so.
Yeah, I feel like Luke used that to summon his familiar through a door.
Oh, nice.
Busted as hell.
That sounds like Luke.
That sounds like a Luke thing to
do.
Yeah.
It really does. That's Luke as hell.
Luke as hell.
So we assume that this rat will get calmer and not as fighty once we're inside the Blighted Land, right?
Correct. So also, as soon as you're inside the Blighted Land, so while you're outside of the Blighted area, the rat is now color cursed. It's headed basically southeast, where the token is on the map currently. Once you cross into the Blighted area, and once you realize that you've done so, which is somewhere around here-ish.
We had a convenient tell.
Can we put a little dot there?
Sure. Put a square, because we got a lot of circles already.
Sure.
What are the circles? Those are just the edges that we think, right?
Those are the farms.
Yeah, those are the farms. So this is where you noticed that you crossed into the Blighted area. Just all of a sudden you noticed that everything around you is incredibly colorful. Even when you look behind you, as far as you can see, everything is colorful.
Okay.
So it's just this weird, like, when did I cross into this area kind of thing. But if you release the rat now, it just runs off to the east.
Let's keep following the rat.
Direct east?
Basically.
I feel like we should just follow it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to should we just follow it direct east or go to the cavern? Because it could be going to something that's underground east, and then we're just going to be standing in the middle of nowhere.
We don't have a map for where that mine, like how much has been like excavated out or anything.
You do not have a map of the mine.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, we could get lost in that mine.
Yeah.
Do we have a reason to think it's in the mine?
I was trying to find out if there was a way to avoid climbing mountains, and if there was something maybe in a cave system, because like we could find the epicenter and then go, oh fuck, is it underground?
But I think we had also discovered that it wasn't moving, or it wasn't expanding circularly.
It was
correct?
amoeba shaped. Yeah. So it could be a like a short trail of something that's radiating out too. I don't know.
Well, we have a dirt road or dirt path towards the mine.
Yep.
But the rat's going directly east.
The rat immediately runs off of that road.
Right.
I mean, we know this started after a meteor shower, correct?
Yeah.
But the meteor shower had nothing to do with it in the end.
Did we establish that?
Did we stop?
You established that the meteor shower is an expected event at the time of the year that it happened.
And we figured out that the temple had nothing to do with it. It was just a place.
And that she had nothing to do with it too. The pillow lady.
Oh, right, the windmill.
The windmill lady. Yeah.
The alchemist.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel like we just follow the rat, and because even knowing where the epicenter is, even if we know it's under us, that gives us a better idea of where it might be underground.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Because if it doesn't connect to the mine and we try to go through the mine, then we just end up
lost
somewhere else. Yeah.
But also, if we continue to go east, we're going up into the mountains.
We go up in the mountains.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
All right, so you're gonna head east.
Yep.
All right.
Can we say I would have bought climbing stuff while in Phandalin or Waterdeep prior to this, knowing that shit would have been in the mountains?
Seems reasonable.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that seems like something, especially with everyone evacuating to Phandalin, that there would just be in Phandalin.
I'll buy stuff and deduct it out of my shit.
Okay. So you're just gonna buy 5 climbers kits?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you continue heading to the east, you're getting close to the. Actually, here, let me measure real quick.
All right, everybody has a climber's kit now.
Yeah, you've been marching for 7.5 hours today. So you're getting pretty close to the end of a marching day. It's also at this point late afternoon since you did a lot of that travel during those 7 hours. So it's probably like 5:30, 6 p.m. ish. But as you continue to the east after the rat, probably resummoning the rat to watch it run away over and over and over again. That is a tragic existence. You
I'll
see.
make up to it then.
Yeah. So a low ridge rises to your right, to the south of you, beyond which you see the Sword Mountain scraping the gray sky. And as you're making your way forward, the ground gives way to stone, essentially. So you're firmly in the foothills of the mountain where rocky crags dominate the landscape in places. And at one point, as you're walking over a shelf of granite, you nearly trip over what appear to be partial remains of 6 dead orcs. All of their color drained from them, causing them to blend in with the gray stone.
Oof.
When you say remains, you mean like there's obviously parts missing?
Yep.
Oof. Okay.
So there are, interestingly, so based on the arrangement, you can tell that it is 6 separate orcs. There's 4 back halves and 2 front halves.
Oh.
If I kind of poke at them with the bottom of my axe, are they gelatinous or pretty human consistency?
So as you poke at them, their skin just crumbles into dust.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everything else left? Is it behind the skin?
No. In fact, their insides are all ash, basically.
We saw this before, didn't we?
Pretty much.
You say it was halves of?
Yeah, basically.
Front halves and back halves.
Front halves and back halves.
And not top halves and bottom halves.
It's
right?
Top halves and bottom halves.
Did we
no, I know that sounded like a smart ass question. I was actually genuinely
it legitimately was top halves and bottom halves. I was just,
okay.
Yeah.
What halved them?
Yeah. It appears that they just disintegrated.
Oh, okay.
In half.
In half.
A long way.
Okay.
Hot dogs, not hamburgers.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm used to the Obi-Wan bisecting, not the,
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know what to
cleft
call
and
this.
twain from nave to chop. Yeah, no, I get
Right,
you.
yeah.
When you say Obi-Wan bisecting, you're talking Darth Maul?
I'm talking Darth Maul, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like this is what it looks like. Like there's 4 pairs of legs and 2 upper bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
No, you said
So
front and back.
Yeah, I said front and back. Like, I don't know, they're laying down. The front is the face. Shut up.
Oh, yeah. We thought, I thought,
Yeah, I thought
they were like,
I thought I had already clarified
the
that.
ground
Yeah,
and then
Bayless
melted
asked for
into it.
clarification. I thought I'd be
So it's the transverse plane and not the other one. Okay.
Sure.
Got it.
don't bring math into this.
And we're checking the
That's
outfits. And they
medical.
don't match. They don't coordinate. These are different people.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Don't love any of this, guys.
I mean, if we can't tell what left them, we just keep going, or do we want to try to figure that out?
I would like to try to figure out what the fuck. Can
I mean,
try
it
to
sounds
figure
like
out
they're
what the
just-
fuck?
Sounds like they're gooing away like the lady did in the
Rallar's
window
only
lady.
comment is, Well, ain't that something?
Is Ralar medically proficient?
That's a good question. He is. Oh my fuck. He is expertise in medicine.
I would like to help Ralar.
Why does he have
Yes.
expertise in
I
medicine?
would like to help Ralar.
Yay!
Man of the cloth.
We picked a good one.
Yeah.
Oh
Ralar's
my
MVP.
fucking god, I crit.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Good boy, Ralar.
You are worth every
Show
penny,
that
sir.
off.
Hey.
It was gonna be a
Yay.
14 until Yogg decided to help. Yeah, 27.
Thanks,
So based on the way that they're arranged, it appears that the two of them, whose faces you still have, essentially, like he's just piecing together little bits and pieces here and there. This is probably more an investigation check than medicine.
Too late.
But yeah, it's fine. He crit anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah. He's over there having like a Sherlock Dr. House moment where he's just
Yeah.
like, oh, it makes sense.
So the two whose front halves are still there, top halves, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Abs.
Well, there's 6 halves. I need to specify which halves.
I legit
Head
just
half.
put
Yeah.
halved in the notes because I don't feel like thinking about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Transverse
That's
plane.
fine. So they
Mobile
appear
and
to-
non-mobile half.
Sure. They appear to have stumbled, because there's just a trail of dust. They stumbled as their legs disintegrated.
Oh. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
It's very much that. Yeah.
Is the ground okay?
Ground's fine.
Okay.
And what about the ones that are missing their tops? Did they just get like they just?
They appear to have just been sitting there.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad case of the fall aparts.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the old fall aparts.
Yep.
Yep.
Seen it happen.
Okay.
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 I mean, let's just
Look,
make sure we don't get
When
drained.
you've been in the military down in Avernus like I have for years, you've seen some shit.
So
I've seen a lot of
Sorry, down in Avernus?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I high five.
We keep going, and we're careful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they got just drained of color and started just Mr. Starking.
So, Ralar says, I think there's probably enough of a head left.
Can you talk to it?
I could.
That's a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
I like talking to the
I
dead.
would need to prepare the spell tomorrow.
I am feeding you when we get back to Waterdeep. I'm
Can we
buying
bring
you
it
a
with
nice
us?
dinner.
What was that, Moses?
Can we bring it with us?
I think it might disintegrate if we try to bring it.
Then let's. We were just about done with our march, right? Like we could.
Pretty
rest
much, yeah.
We could keep forcing until we can't anymore, but
It seems.
I mean, there's an advantage to stopping here now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep going for several hours, but that doesn't behoove anybody for me to separate.
yeah. Okay.
Please don't.
Yeah, the marine background is fucking amazing until you realize that you can't.
Until you realize you're the only one.
Right, until you realize you're the only one with it, and it's just like,
This is what Remir feels like, isn't it?
well, when they did lots of overland travel,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they
yeah,
just have
when
a
you did-
flying boat.
Now we
I was gonna say when you
Oh.
didn't have a fucking boat.
Now he's just lazy because he doesn't have to, walk everywhere anymore.
Excuse me, he's a queen of the Renekis.
He's a queen.
He's a queen.
He is a queen.
Oh, sorry, I don't watch Odyssey.
Nah, it's a mess.
It's
fine.
I don't watch Gilded Troll.
To summarize, he wished to be a queen.
To replace a queen.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did replace it. Yeah.
So he became the queen.
Moving on.
Hey, Ralar, can you talk to the head?
I need to prepare the spell tomorrow.
Got it. All
Alright,
right.
let's wait.
So let's rest here then.
Long
You're
rest.
still going to be able to remove. Sorry, you're still going to be able to remove curses, right?
Well, so they are both 3rd level spells.
You didn't
Oh my God,
And he
mention
gets
that.
how many of those?
I've only got the 2 spell slots.
Oh, so you can do that, and then you can just remove curse tomorrow too. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
From
So-
one person.
So the
From
only
one.
reason we need remove curses if we leave and then come back into the area. We
Oh,
found
that's
out.
right.
So
That's right. If we stay in it, we don't have to. Yeah.
Is it?
No.
No,
No.
am I wrong? Fuck.
You're
I feel
wrong.
like-
Shit.
That is
oh,
in-
never mind.
That is in fact how you got color curses. You
Right.
spent so long in the area excavating.
We gonna
There's-
need that.
Oh.
I get the 2 things. Sorry.
I do think I mixed it up a little bit back then. But anytime you long rest in the area, you're gonna have to make
Got
a
it.
save.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, all right.
Do we want to still ask him to do that or
Can
no?
he use one of those in the morning before he re-ups his spells in case any of us fail the save?
Oh, you want him to stagger his long rest?
Just a little bit.
Sure.
What if he gets?
It's not a bad idea. He can remove curse himself, I believe.
Yeah, there's nothing in the curse that says you don't want to remove it from yourself.
Okay.
That's nice.
At some point, one of us should really learn how to do that.
It's a 3rd
Dude,
level
I'm
spell,
working
so you have
on
to be
it.
level 5.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Yeah,
Elegance
that
spells.
is a wizard cleric spell, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Was it wizard?
I know it's cleric.
It is wizard,
he's
cleric,
wizard, hey?
paladin, warlock.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
So, so Lysandra, you could get that next level too.
Yee.
It's everyone's responsibility now.
It's not a sorcerer's
Wow.
spell. I'm
And
sorry,
then-
Moses.
That's fine. That's
Lysandra
responsibility.
gets it on short rests.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Oh god, Lasandra's
Oh,
gonna
titty
bust it.
boobs.
Titty boobs.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Well,
dog.
So Ralar's
Writing that down for
gonna
later.
Ralar's gonna stay up an hour after you guys, so that his long rest finishes. Presumably after the rest of you get cursed, so that he can remove
I
one
will-
before he gets the slots back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's going to. Okay, I was going to say I'll stay up with him as companionship, but if the idea is to specifically kind of outweigh it, then never mind.
Yeah.
He's literally waiting you out.
Got it.
So yeah, what do you guys do for 4 hours before it's even time to rest? Because it's early evening.
Probably
Collect
clear the area.
rocks.
Like, make sure that there's nothing dangerous nearby. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The orcs didn't have any equipment on them, did they? Or was that also disintegrating?
It appears to have also disintegrated.
Yeah. I guess do we want to survey the surrounding area for a little bit?
Yeah.
I'd also like to check, like, is the rock looks normal, right? Like, it looks like every other part of the mountains that we've seen. It looks like the rest of the rock in this area. It's not just like...
It's a little bit grayer than you're used to granite looking. It's really weird. It's just a little bit like more saturated gray.
Okay.
You guys
Is
see
it
Wesdin just like
brittle?
poking the rock for a little bit.
Which is, that makes sense because everything around here is just more saturated.
Yeah.
But even if you look up into the sky is just the most brilliant deep blue. And if you look a little bit too long, it actually starts to shimmer a little bit, which is just deeply uncomfortable.
I just realized something really sad.
What's that?
I can't see the sky.
No, oh God. Oh no.
Or the
Can't-
stars.
Aww.
Oh, can you only see like so far from?
He can see
your own-
60 feet.
Oof. Yeah.
That's okay, honey. You got a spacesuit, so eventually you're gonna go into space.
Still
I won't
can't
be
see
able to see any
space.
of it.
Shut
Would you
up!
like
We'll
me
get
to
you
tell you
right
about
up
space?
close to something.
Fix my eyeballs.
Would you
So,
like me to tell you about
so-
space?
Yeah, so little known fact, Weston has what appear to be eyeballs. He's got a, an arrangement of features that look like a face. His, the things that look like eyeballs are not sensory organs in any way.
Mm. you've seen water, right? Like lakes, oceans, things like that.
I was alive.
That's not my question, but you've seen water, correctly?
Yes.
Okay, so the sky is like water up there.
Well,
I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
I've seen the sky before. I just can't do it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in a
So it's
past
depressing.
life.
I got it. Okay.
In a past life, he could.
Got it.
Rose
okay.
just kind of tries to comfort Wesdin a little.
So I didn't know this was new. I'm sorry.
It's fine. The sky's covered in clouds and it's gray and miserable and it's perfect.
Sounds interesting.
No, it's really bright blue though.
Shut up.
What? Oh.
Yog, I think I need to go to more of the alleyway mixers. I don't know anything about anybody. Am I antisocial?
Like your arm.
Thanks.
High five?
Yeah, okay.
I go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you check out the area around you, just in the craggy foothills of the mountain, you do come across what appears to have been their camp. There's a burnt down fire and some bedrolls. There are 6 bedrolls. See, there were 6 of them. And it's about a quarter mile from where they are.
Mm-hmm.
To everyone who wasn't with the last Phandalin excursion, occasionally these things come out and I call moon beasts, so be on the lookout for that when we finally go to sleep.
Look out for anything that doesn't seem to look or act normal. Last time we saw one, it looked like Ralar, but it didn't really know how to hold a conversation. So,
Rose just kind
outside of you.
So long pause and then says, "Yeah, okay."
So if you see one of us, even though we're sleeping, or it doesn't really talk well, then don't trust it.
That's not very descriptive for this group.
Yeah.
Maybe we all make a pact to sing all of our words.
No,
sweetheart.
Until the sun. Okay.
I appreciate the thought.
I tried.
Just be on the lookout for anything suspicious at night, especially if you start seeing double.
We could have a code word though.
Yeah.
We could have a code word for each of us.
All right, what do you want the code word to be? What's the safe word?
Banana hammock.
Got it. All right, banana hammock.
Sin.
I love you, Moses.
Rose just kind of sidles up to Sin and goes, "What's a banana hammock?"
No.
Oh, darling, it's
like when the market comes in and they've got that like sling over a stick that they carry like, bundles of bananas in. It's called a banana hammock.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen one of those before at the market.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they used to carry fruit in.
That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. Berries, bananas, you name it.
Also, why is there a child near me? I should not be around children.
Good night.
Not a child.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Okay, so you guys go to bed. And I need everyone to make
Was there
Christmas
anything interesting in the? There was nothing interesting in the camp, right?
Nah.
Let me try this stupid thing to see if it actually rolls.
The interesting thing in the camp was that there was a camp.
So what save?
Charisma.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos on this.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Raw
Nice
dog in this
job.
charisma.
And thank God I did.
Meow. Steph, are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know why it's. That time.
It did work,
It did
and
work,
you failed.
And I failed. All right, cool.
Yay!
So Ralar just immediately just slaps you upside the head with a remove curse.
Ow! Thanks.
She just like shoot up the colors and he just go to sleep.
And then he goes back to sleep.
Okay.
I deserved it.
The colors, my dead family.
Wow. So yeah, Ralar gets up an hour after the rest of you, having recovered the spell slot that he had to use on Yogg.
Thanks, Ralar.
Good idea. Whoever had that idea, I don't know.
That was Chris.
Was it? Okay.
Chris.
Good job, Chris.
Big brain move.
Big brain move. And then
when Luke's not here.
Yeah. And then in the morning, he's gonna swap out Spirit Guardians for Speak with Dead.
Is there still a head?
Oof.
Salvageably?
There is a head. Yeah.
Okay. Making sure that thing didn't deteriorate in the span of 12 hours.
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians is so good.
Yeah, but he's not really a combat guy.
Nah, I get you. That
He's
makes
got
sense.
27 hit points.
He was busted last time. It's fine.
And I have 30.
Speaking of
23.
hit points, never mind. I was gonna say, speaking of hit points, didn't someone want to buy aid? And then I remembered, you guys literally knew you were gonna travel for 8 hours immediately out of the gate. There's no point getting aid cast on you.
Yeah.
27 hit points is so many.
We gonna
Sweet summer
die.
child.
What do you have, like 18?
Not that many.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, sweet summer
13
child.
plus twice your con mod.
Mm-hmm.
So 17.
Yes.
Yeah. Math.
So not quite 18. Yeah.
Not quite 18. Yeah. Yeah. So in the morning, he's gonna swap out Spirit Guardians for Speak with Dead, which if I
Does he
recall
have aid
correctly, no, he does not have aid. Does he have aid
Can he
prepared?
prepare that as second level?
I mean, I guess.
I don't want to put Ian in a position where like that's he's the remove curse guy.
I mean, no, like he's
No?
the priest guy.
Alright.
Aid's the spell.
Okay.
What's that do?
It increases max HP.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll swap out spiritual weapon. He's just going 0 combat.
Yeah, I mean, he's not combat.
Right.
We're here to protect him?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. It costs you money if you don't protect him. Well, it costs S-Fail money. Alright, so he's casting Speak with Dead on one of these corpses. And I'll just let you guys decide what questions you want to ask. You get 5 questions. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you're hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy, which it probably wouldn't.
It probably wouldn't, yeah.
It doesn't speak out of languages it doesn't know.
That is correct.
So this thing may only know Orcish.
That is possible.
I do not know that.
I do not know that.
Cool.
Does
I do not know that.
Ralar speaks Common and Elven.
Alright.
Isn't comprehend languages a ritual? Could sin?
I don't have
Do you
comprehend
have-
languages.
Shit.
That's not in either of the massive spellbooks.
It might be. I just have it. I
Wait a
have a
minute.
lot of money.
Wait a minute. Isn't that one of
Money.
my... Is that one of my...
If she has the spellbook
invocations?
with her, can she
It
cast
has to be in my spell book.
as a
It has to be in
ritual?
her spellbook.
Her spellbook, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the act of copying a spell into your spellbook is basically the process of translating some other wizard's ridiculous shorthand that you do not understand into a shorthand you can understand. So it's a long and lengthy process that requires some expensive experimentation, which is what the gold cost of scribing a spell represents. So you do need it in your... It doesn't have to be like specifically in your spellbook, but it has to be in a shorthand you understand. And every wizard has their own shorthand because reasons.
I took Eldritch Sight and not Mind, so I can't understand languages.
Eldritch Sight is the one that allows you detect magic at will.
Yes.
That one's legit.
Yeah, let's
Common?
give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean,
What
one of them spoke common, so let's roll that dice.
What are we asking?
When did this happen?
What happened?
When did
That being
it get affected by the color curse, and when did it die?
Do you
Where-
know where the center is, maybe?
Where did it come from?
Where did it go?
No, I wouldn't ask where they come from, but
Well, I meant like the orc specifically. Like, where did it come from?
oh,
It might, I mean, we know it came from the camp down there. Do we want to go back further than that? Like where?
Fair point.
Does it
Um,
matter?
but also I think what we mainly need to know is what made it do this.
mhm.
like get cut in half and then die. Well,
That's a good place to start.
Die.
Might be good for like, where were you going?
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep, those two first.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So first question. Someone.
Do you want to do the where are you going first?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So it does understand common.
Thankfully.
But the
Thanks,
answer that it gives you is actually a dwarvish word. And that word is Kundrakar.
Does anybody speak Dwarfish?
No.
Kundrakar.
Do I have any idea what that is?
Go ahead and roll history.
If it's something
Everybody can roll history. What's something what?
on the Triboard Trail that I just spent my downtime traveling, could I get advantage on that?
You do not.
Okay, that's fair.
I rolled a 17.
You got an 8 with a +6.
Harlem Kame, high fives Moses.
Nice. Only 11, so the highest is 17.
Yep. So Lysandra, who is originally from hundreds of miles south of here 100 years ago. No, it's fine. We'll explain it as Lysandra's over 100 years old.
153.
Yeah. How old is Sin?
Like 20 something.
Okay. I knew you were a half elf, so I knew you could be older.
No.
So we'll explain it as Lysandra being over 100 years old.
I've been places.
Over 100 years ago, there was a dwarven fortress in the Sword Mountains known as Kundrakar.
Okay. So that's where it was going?
Mm-hmm.
How far is that? Not that. That's a recommendation for a question, not direct asking.
Does it look like he was walking in that direction when they kind of collapsed, or were they walking away from it?
Unclear.
Okay.
Do we have any idea where that was exactly?
No.
Just in the Sword Mountains somewhere.
Yeah, Lysandra just knew it was in the Sword Mountains. None of you have ever heard of it because it's from forever ago.
Which is all of this, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gestures at mountain range.
We want to ask what is there.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
Or why?
But if he says ruins,
I think we should throw in a how far is that?
We still need to figure out what killed them, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's go with that. What killed them? That'll be a good one. We can see your measuring stick.
I know. That's why I'm just doing a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I have to use the measuring, like the actual template tool to measure things that you can't see, and then cancel it before I make it. Because if I make it, then you'll see it. It's fine. So the question is how far?
No. What killed them?
What killed them? The emptiness.
Emptiness of color, emptiness of feeling.
No, when they're drained of color.
Bay.
We lost a bay.
Bay.
Oh no.
I thought I heard some Malloy. So.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Bay.
Oh, there's Bay. I was just about to join.
Sorry.
Bay back where he belongs, which is here.
Sorry.
Don't
Internet
put Bay in
croaked.
a corner.
Yeah, that's where Bay belong. Okay.
Ooh.
I fix. Yeah. All right.
Sorry about that. What I was saying before I died was I think they just collapsed because they ran out of juice, basically. So I don't know if you guys asked it anyways.
No, that sounds right. Is like the curse seems to take the color out of you. And
But that wouldn't have cut them in half.
Yeah.
Oh, that was them crumbling apart. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. I was going to say, Wesdin Can confirm. Drains the color.
I think it was just they kind of gave out of shit and fell to pieces. It wasn't so much that they were literally cut in half.
Yeah,
Right.
That's my impression.
Kind of hard to tell when the corpse is dissolving, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to ask how far to Kundrakar?
If they're giving it a name, that sounds like they know more about it than we
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Like, they're not just, oh, I go east. They're like, I'm going to this place.
Yeah.
Should we also ask what's there?
Yeah, those are two good questions.
Either what's there or why there.
Yeah.
Oh, and we confirm none of you speak Dwarvish?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Alright. I was just wondering if any of you could translate Kundrakar. So.
How
you can.
far to Kundrakar?
18 miles.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
We don't know where it is.
Good news.
So that's 2 questions.
Right.
That was our third one.
3.
Oh, that was our third.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had already
Are
asked
you-
why did they die?
Yeah.
Or how did they die?
Oh,
Where are you going? Why? How did you die? How far?
And then what's there or why?
Yeah, what's at Kundrakar?
That was 3 questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
what was the answer to how did they die?
The emptiness.
Oh, cool. Okay.
What's there
What is there?
at Kundrakar?
The people.
Fuck you, buddy.
I think they probably use the phrase "our people."
Interesting.
So does that mean are people like orc, or does that mean are people like color cursed?
Huh.
Unclear.
They both.
I wasn't. No.
You know those
Clear.
guys?
I mean, no,
Ask
that's
again,
actually not a bad question.
Yeah. Are people as an orc or are people as in other like colorful wielders?
So when we were told that like the people eating the fruit and stuff, they were staying in the Blight area, we were told they were staying in their homes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're okay. I just
Yeah,
wanted
'cause
to
they're in
establish
it.
like if they're congregating, like if everyone is congregating somewhere.
We also didn't check to
Oh,
make
right.
sure that they were still in their homes, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did the color wielders ever say anything to us about their people or like their group or
Don't think so.
because the one the only one I ran into was at the farmhouse and she just wanted us to leave the farm
Right.
because it was her farmhouse, but you guys ran into the other one at the settlement. Did that one say anything that suggested like there's a like a hive mind like grouping to this kind of thing, like it's us and our people?
I can go back in the notes. I don't think so.
I mean, we ran into the color cursed orc shaman woman that messed up.
Yeah, there was
Wesdin
nothing
and
like.
Doug.
Because I'm trying to figure out if this is like actually possessing people or which would mean like the color curse people, or if it's just like you guys were asking like that's where the other orcs are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either way might get us answers because hasn't every orc we've encountered been color cursed?
So far, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they've either been gray or the overly colorful one.
But also, we don't know which direction 18 miles. Correct.
We can assume closer to the mountains somewhere.
I mean, you're about 4 miles from the mountain proper. Like,
So would that 18 miles even be in the color cursed area?
I mean, if you just go 18 miles east, maybe.
Yeah, so why don't we ask that question real quick?
Yeah, what direction?
That would be your last question. And then you can't cast it on the same corpse for 10 more days.
Right.
But there is another corpse. Potentially. But that would be Ralar's last 3rd level slot for the day.
Right.
No, I'm cool. Either what way, or I thought we were asking which people.
I don't really give a shit what people.
Yeah, I think priority number 1 is minimizing time to find this place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll find out what people when we get there.
Right.
But I don't want to go 18 miles north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good call.
I mean, the rat is going to hopefully lead us in that direction too, but that isn't a sure thing.
What about how do we get there? That might be a better question.
I mean, we might be told just to walk.
Right.
Ian doesn't fuck with us like that. Like if there's a path that he knows.
Yeah, he might.
He's smiling too much right now. I mean,
what path do we take? What direction do we go?
A general how do we get there would be.
I feel like what path do we take is a little more. It's probably safer.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What path do we take to Kandrakar?
Kundrakar.
Okay.
Mm. They could also name a pass that we don't know.
Yeah.
They could.
We could.
Well, I say that we risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, we were going east anyway, closer to the mountains. So yeah.
So which path do we take?
Do we want which path or which direction?
Which path? Because we are gonna head east no matter what.
I'm gonna give you the same answer either way.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
East to Ice Spire Pass.
There we go.
Cool. And do any of us know that?
So none of you would know the name Ice Spire Pass, but you can surmise that it may very well have something to do with Ice Spire Peak.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Which is one of the tallest mountaintops in the Sword Mountains.
Okay.
And one of the very few snow-capped mountaintops. Because it's so tall.
So let's...
Because it's never winter out here.
Maybe head towards that mountain and find the pass?
Fun fact, it's called Neverwinter because one of the original ruling family were the Winter family, and they were deposed so violently that the city collectively decided never winter.
That's
cool.
You gotta. It's like naming an airport not JFK.
Yeah.
I could be misremembering that, but
it's
honestly, that's not a bad idea, though.
Hi, welcome to No Hostile Takeover Airport. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay. So did you have more questions you wanted to ask the other one, or you want to hold on to that?
I think we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We going to find Ice Spire Peak and looking for a pass.
We're going to follow the rat again, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
Didn't
so
work out so well for the fellowship.
Right. So you guys head to the east for a while and release the rat every once in a while, and eventually you guys are headed east, but the rat just wants to go straight at the fucking mountain, to the point where it gets to a point where it literally cannot scrabble up the rocks anymore, and it just climb, slide, climb, slide.
Come here, darling. We'll get over the mountain. Back in your cage you go.
And at this point, it's not violent about wanting to go anywhere. It'll follow your commands at this point. So, but presumably you would have at that point commanded it to go to where it wants to go.
Yeah.
He's so cute when he's trying to scurry up the thing. Look at him though.
He is cute.
I know.
So you continue east for about 4 hours, which is about 12.5-ish miles, when and you're just skirting along the mountainside the entire time, probably just outside of the craggy area, because I don't know if you've ever walked across crags, but it's not exactly easy. There's crevasses all over the goddamn place and just bouldery shit you gotta climb over or down.
Does anything seem path-like?
Yeah, so that's where I was getting. So after about 4 hours, you catch sight of a fairly narrow pass that wends and winds and zigzags its way up the mountain. No. Okay. It's a switchback.
Switchback.
I wanted to give you the
Yeah.
go up,
Go up back switch.
Oh my god. So at this time, Ralar is gonna cast Aid on everybody.
Cool.
Including himself.
And we'll take the switchblade up to the mountain.
So god damn it, Bailiff. So that's 2 casts of Aid.
Okay.
So he's so that's 6 total people, including him. Everyone gains 5 maximum hit points.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Relar.
You're the best,
Heck
baby.
yeah.
Come on again, see the motherfucking burger.
Are you okay?
It's a song. It's from this movie that
I
I'm not
know.
gonna mention.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's from. It's just
But
like,
I heard
very
you used to
excited.
mention.
randomly burst into song. It's just like okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
On the day we're having.
Yeah.
So you guys head up the pass.
Yeah.
All right. It
Yeah.
is not easy going. Like at all.
Yep.
It is in fact difficult. But
But
as you
climbing gear.
you do have climbing gear, but it's not even like the climbing gear is not even particularly useful because you're not really climbing. You're just going up a really rocky, uneven, narrow path.
Okay.
It is a hike. But as you're making your way up, you see where's the where's the thing? Where'd it go? There it is. So from where you stand near the bottom of the trail, you catch sight of a thin spire of smoke rising from some unseen point high on the mountain slopes.
Start heading that way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a pass. Like,
Right, but okay, acknowledged. Yeah.
I'm assuming like black campfire smoke
um,
or normally smoke. All right.
yeah, roughly campfire smoke.
Yogi.
So you guys continue making your way up the pass.
Prepared for potential ambushes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I should clarify. So you mentioned the climbing gear, and I just kind of brushed it off. But you do have the option of taking the pass or heading to the side of it and like actually climbing rock.
Makes more sense to take the pass, I'd say. Because
Okay.
we don't
Pass.
know where the thing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you knew you had the option. Okay. This is me being approximately 2/3 prepared.
You're good, fam. See, now you're singing.
It's,
So you can't
it's
yell at
almost-
Moses for singing.
It
It's
is
almost
yeah,
time
it
for a
is
break.
almost time for break.
It is just about that time,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how about we take a break, and I'll spend the next 5-10 minutes just desperately reading things.
Oh,
Okay, give us 10. We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I'll
Bye.
be right back.
bye.
Welcome back. We're playing D&D.
You said welcome in a very
Welcome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Welcome back. We're playing D&D.
Grabba.
Still, again, always.
Always.
So yeah, so you're headed up this winding pass
always
into the. You're like 30 seconds late, Bayless.
did it.
Hi, Samus.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Yes.
nailed it. So you guys are
First try.
headed up this winding mountain pass into what is quite likely Ice Spire Peak. Since it's these big fucking big goddamn
Probably.
as
There's a
you-
peak and it's iced.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I'll use some of the Pythons to leave markers here for if we have another group follow us so that they can find it and
Pythons.
know that they found it.
I mean, the
There's a
the
pass,
pass is
though.
the pass is pretty like
Yeah.
clear. It's just like you just need to be in the right place at the bottom to find the pass. You know what I mean?
You don't freeze.
Right? Are you guys okay?
No.
Yeah.
I spelled soda on myself. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Is there rum in here?
Do you want there to be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moose and I are just mumbling jokes back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
If someone interrupts you again, Ian, just lay down the law.
Yeah, just fill that up with rum.
Got it.
Maybe stir it a little.
Nah. Just a floater.
Just a float. Just the first inch is rum.
And you just chunk that right away.
That is my favorite way to make a rum and coke, though. Is just pour fucking rum in the can.
That works.
Don't get a dirty glass.
It's a containing device, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so you're making your way up the pass, and I need everyone's passive perceptions. Because there's a rock slide, and I need to know who's gonna notice.
Oh fuck!
Hang on.
11.
Hold on. Passive.
Passive perception.
Passive.
10.
Passive.
10. Okay.
16.
16.
I'm a grandmother.
Thanks.
15.
Okay. I'm not writing. I should write these down. Sin 10, Yog 16, Rose 15, Wesdin
11.
11,
Sin 10.
and
10.
Liz 10. All right.
It was
I don't.
12.
I don't think Lysandra's nickname has ever come up verbally on a session before.
Oh yeah.
What's your nickname?
Liz.
Hey, Liz.
L''S.
Yeah.
Liz.
Cute.
Just anytime I'm talking to Bayless on Discord, he'll just L''S. I'm like, what the fuck is? Oh.
Yeah. Because I my phone kept like every time I type out Lysandra, my phone would just go, no, there's no word there.
It's just really confusing because like in text it just looks like L's.
Which is still ish, correct?
Oh yeah. But yeah, Liz. Anyway,
Yeah.
so there's no rock slide. I was lying. I just decided to be a dick. But I did need your passives, just not for that reason. Just keep me on your toes. So anything in particular you're doing on the way up, and also what is your marching order?
Rose can be at the back.
I was gonna say I think I might have the highest AC, so I can go first.
You got 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Rose in the back, Yog in the front.
I'll go second with my one less AC.
I'll
Rose
go
has,
behind that.
16 AC, so not
Second
great.
to last.
Okay. So let's move that up. So
I assume we can only
Wesdin.
single file.
Yeah, it is single file
gauge this
here.
shit?
Sorry, who was in the middle?
Me?
Okay.
And
Yep.
yeah.
Second to last here.
I just between Lysandra and Sin, I wasn't sure who. And then I do need Ralar, whose token is incredibly inaccurate because it's female. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess he would go in front of me. This way, if
Okay.
something comes from the back, he's not the one taking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
asked-
makes sense.
We asked for Reller's pronouns. We're good.
Oop, not a door. I need a wall. Not a door.
I mean,
There-
what is a door if not a wall that can open?
What is a wall except a door? persisting?
Normally it's about an hour of playtime in a D&D session, but
I didn't get that.
So opening
adventurers
doors
are
are hard.
dumb. They can't open doors.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
tell us get the shit out of it.
So yeah, anything in particular you're doing on the way up, or just keeping an eye out, making your way up?
Rose
baby.
is going to do drawings of the mountaintops later, so
Okay.
she's
Taking
like-
things in.
taking things in
Okay.
that are like landscape.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Thanks to the bits, a lot. Yeah.
E.
Yeah. Wow, you guys have used a lot of cheers, even though we haven't combat yet.
We don't fuck with color curse.
I mean, that's
saves.
fair. Yeah, that's
No,
fair.
no. My
Those
wisdom
are-
should not get any lower.
it's what, 8 now?
It's 8.
Oof.
Didn't have a lot of common sense to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, do any of
Wait,
this? Oh
what's this?
shit! I hit the wrong key combo. I hit Control Shift W, which is close all of the tabs, instead
Fungus.
of Control W, which is close this tab.
Is there a reopen all closed tabs?
Yeah, it's Control Shift
Shift
T.
T.
Yeah.
Control Shift T.
But now all of my fucking tabs have to load one by one. All right, we're good.
No, we
we're
couldn't
good.
see anything because we're still on the map layer, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're still on the map. So you guys are headed up the up the mountain, and the path climbs up one last steep switchback toward a bare shoulder of rock. The hillside rises steeply on your right and drops away precipitously on your left. Debris and rubbish lie scattered over the last 100 yards or so. Discarded water skins, bits of charred bone, and splintered casks or kegs. All of them devoid of color. Up ahead, the path opens onto a wide ledge and then doubles back sharply into the mountainside. And it is at this time that I will direct your attention to Foundry, because some of that description is very confusing. So, on your right, path rises sharply. On your left, steep fucking drop. And up ahead is a large ledge that you can kind of sort of see from here.
And I am behind.
Yeah, you're supposed to be behind R'hllor, correct.
These charred bones and various sundry items, are they warm?
They are not.
How old does everything look?
Old how? Like, how long has it been here?
Yeah.
Unclear.
If it's been here too long, it might, like, fall apart when we touch it, like the corpse did.
Did you say there was a fire with
No. Discarded water skins, bits of charred bone, and splintered casks or kegs.
Yeah, let's go.
Does my rat feel like it needs to...
Oh yeah, there's rum in there.
Nice surprise.
It's kind of disgustingly sweet. Like, that's the flavor I'm getting, is sweetness and not, like, punch of alcohol.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, so
It's working.
you're gonna keep making your way up?
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So as you get up to the ledge at the end of this last shelf of stone, shoulder of rock is what the read aloud text called it. I think shelf of stone is cooler.
It's a good band name.
What kind of music do they make?
Prog metal.
Oh, okay. That makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not rock?
They dabble, but not anymore.
Hey, thanks for the sub, that one guy's wife. Welcome back to the Gilded Troll.
Hi, babe.
They make prog metal because it's really good to get stoned to. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. So, just gonna move.
We carefully glance around this quona as we walk up.
Yep. So I'll just move you up to the corner. So you do see that this ledge is kind of eerily flat. It's not like smoothed flat, but it is a very flat piece of stone with just barely any variation in it. Very easy to walk around, and if you set a ball down, it might not roll off the cliff. And at the corner, you do see that it does go into the mountain. So this appears to be the entrance of some kind of cave.
I'm really sorry if people can hear the lawnmower outside. Oh, there it is.
As it runs over something.
Is that our lawn?
I don't think so. They just did our lawn, didn't they?
It might be just because you and I have been playing too much Dark Souls. But can we peer around the corner to make sure that some asshole's not there ready to kick us off the cliff?
You mean like that one time?
Yeah.
Do you want my rat, whose name I have now decided is Cupcake?
Cupcake. Okay, let me rename the token.
So
I
cute.
will.
Is it because it looks like he's got a little cupcake on his forehead?
Yeah.
That's a little frosting swirl.
Baby.
Did you say thank you to Tim for the treat?
All right, I have renamed the token to Sin's. Well, I named the actor to Sin's familiar Cupcake, just so it would show up right next to Sin. But then the token is just Cupcake.
Nice.
Okay.
So you're gonna have the cranium rat peer around the corner. Just run around the corner, check it out.
Yeah.
There's a cupcake. Oh, I gotta fix that token because it's doing that thing that Luke's familiar did, which is really annoying, in that it only takes up part of its space. So I'm gonna make it take up the entire space, but still be a small image. There we go. So as it peers around the corner, it can see that there are stairs leading upwards into the darkness. Why can it only see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Is that... It's got dark vision 30, that's why. So yeah, that is accurate.
Do we have vision of whatever it can see?
I do.
Should. Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to relay about there's just steps going up.
Okay, cool.
Okie dokie.
There's nothing ready to kick us off the mountain for whatever reason.
Would you like to roll perception on behalf of the rat?
Sure. Which would just be what?
Looks like it's +0 because it's just it's got +0 wisdom.
Fucking rat.
Nice. Yeah. So it doesn't seem there's anything ready to murder you.
Keep going.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm gonna keep having the rat move ahead, just in
And nothing.
case.
We're walking past right now where all those corpses and stuff were.
Yeah,
right?
so all those corpses are basically, or not corpses, but like the detritus is essentially where Rose's token is currently. So Yogg, when you turn the corner, you notice, because you're significantly more perceptive than the rat, that there are arrow slits barely visible in the stone on the east wall. Here and here.
Oh no.
I relay that to everybody.
Okay.
Is there any arrows sticking through it? Like they're ready to shoot us?
So arrow slits meaning an archer could be behind it and fire on you. Not like a trap thing.
Do we have the darkness spell that we could cast so they can't see us walking by?
Does it look like, or Yogg, does it look like the arrows have visibility on our current position from there? The arrow slits?
Where did you point them out, Ian? Just one more time so
here.
I can see her. Okay.
Oh.
And here.
And I'm standing there and nothing's fired yet?
Nope.
I think we're okay.
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 We could do a run. Try and dash by it.
Should we announce ourselves?
That seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, let's just move quietly ahead.
All right. So as you head up, these shallow steps lead up through a steep fissure to the south, and then turn east into the mountainside. And 1 second.
Probably just old.
And are you trying to be quiet as you do this? So everyone go ahead and roll stealth.
I disadvantaged them. No, why would I?
Why would you? You don't have armor.
Yeah, I don't have armor. Yeah.
I do, so I'm gonna use one for that to negate that. So it's gonna roll at a disadvantage naturally. Do I need to shift to roll it?
I don't think it applies the disadvantage. I think you even though it says you have disadvantage, you have to hold control to roll it. So if you just click it, it should roll straight. If it does end up rolling disadvantage, we'll just take the left one. I do know if you hold shift, it'll roll advantage, which is dumb.
I don't have dark vision, so I'm just gonna have to stick close to somebody who does.
Okay. There should be light out here at the very least.
Yeah, there is. I have a line cutting it off right between Lysandra.
I
Right
think
in
there's a
Sin.
few of us that might not have dark vision, so we're probably going to have to use a light source anyway at some point.
Once we're past the hour slits, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
what
not
did we
rolling.
get for stealth?
I got 21.
Okay. Yep. And then I don't see Lysandra.
It's not wanting to roll anything, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, you too? Yeah, like I was having that problem earlier.
Cool. So that'd be a 5.
All right. So Lysandra's clinking up the stairs, and you hear some yelling from just around this corner.
Cool.
That I don't think any of you can actually see.
No, I don't have visibility. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, no. Oh God, the way I drew the walls, the people would be totally visible if you guys had visibility. Like if you had light.
Whoops.
This is what I get for drawing walls very, very quickly and having people try to hide around corners that I didn't actually put on the walls. But it's fine. So they start yelling, and it is now time to roll initiative.
Hi.
There it goes.
Because
Okay,
Lysandra is loud as shit.
And I tried rolling
and
again.
I didn't
it does.
add anyone to the initiative tracker yet. So
my stealth does roll with disadvantage.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yes. Woo! I am reconnected.
This music might be a little too jaunty.
Get me creepy.
A jaunty mountain fight.
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna go with jaunty mountain fight.
You fall
I
off a
say.
cliff.
Whoa! I just fucking crit initiative.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Could you put in my initiative over there?
Yeah, what'd you get?
22.
Okay.
11.14.
What was that, Amber?
11.14.
Okay. Anyone else who rolled before?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I had a...
11.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Cupcake just goes on Sin's turn, so you can remove that.
Rose and I need to roll off because we both got 22.
You can just decide who goes first
Yeah.
between players.
You can go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, and that's the order you're already in. So, Lysandra, you're up first.
You said I can hear people up ahead?
Yeah, you hear orcs yelling in Orcish up ahead.
Okay. I will... I will run up just enough to get an eye of, like, here around the corner.
Okay.
And throw an Eldritch Blast at somebody I see.
Why don't... Oh, you don't have token vision. Do you have Devil's Sight?
I don't know, but I can see people. Where would I see that? Under features?
It would be one of your invocations.
Then no. I do not have it as an invocation.
Do you have Dark Vision? As a Fire Genasi.
I would... yes, 60 feet.
Okay, cool. So I don't have that on your character for some reason. Now you should be able to see a hell of a lot more.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
So I gotta change your prototype token, because apparently I never did... I thought I got everyone's Dark Vision, but I didn't, apparently.
Thank you, Z.
Alright, so yeah, you should be able to see them now.
Yes.
Okay. Stream
Yes,
had someone
see these two.
selected. That's why. Okay, so yeah, you can see them now.
I can see them, and I can see stuff over here. Yes.
Yep, and they appear to be the ones who are yelling.
Okay. I will take a Eldritch Blast shot at one of them.
Okay.
I guess this boy here, down at the bottom.
Okay.
Hey, Ginger, thanks.
Thanks, Ginger.
Hey, thanks, Ginger.
Hey.
Thanks for the bit.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
You
someone
just went
gets wife.
down?
Generous mofos.
There it is. I have to remember how to roll the spell.
It's funny, because Moses is the cheerleader today.
Yeah. That's a 15 to hit.
15...
Or 6.
Will indeed hit him. So he takes 6. And you just get him right in the shoulder, and he cries out, and looks like he's ready to run away. Incidentally, he has a great axe. Like, he has a great axe, but
he doesn't seem too inclined to try and fuck with me.
You said they were devoid of color?
They are, I didn't say, actually.
They did? Okay.
They have reduced color.
I can't see him yet, but...
These are the guys who we all were your party, the last party brought, right? Let's call her cursed orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I will move down one so as to not be in the way of anybody else that were to come down, but I'll stay put for now.
All right. Rose, you're up.
So I had an unlit torch out.
Yep.
And now light.
Okay. That is an action. To light a torch.
Okay, cool.
And you now... Oh, I gotta... Color... Turn the color intensity down. Look at me.
Yeah.
There we go. You have a torch.
Oh, thank God I can see. Thank you.
I guess I should clarify, Ian, I'm only Genasi by mechanically.
No, I know that. No, I know.
So, okay. So I didn't know if you still want to apply dark vision that way or not.
You are a Genasi mechanically.
Yeah.
They have dark vision.
Okay.
Mechanically.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
It's just part of your devil stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. So these two orcs. Okay. So these two are going to run away. Oof. Okay. So they get onto the other side. Ooh, Jesus. Gotta deselect and then move. So they get to the other side of the double doors, and they start pushing them closed. But they had to action dash away, so they can't action close the door. But that is their intent.
Can I yell out that they're trying to close the doors to the others?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think technically you can only free action talk on your turn.
Okay, then never mind.
Wesdin.
Feels weird.
I will move forward because everybody else is moving forward.
Okay.
What's my speed?
Probably 30. Unless you have extra legs today.
I don't. I still have my forearms.
Okay. Well, I mean, you always have forearms.
Ha! Ha!
I just had a thought. So your Chaos Bolt gives you these mutations, these transformations. Right. What if you twin it?
Two?
I guess so.
Damn, now I really want to get to those orcs. But unfortunately, this is as far as I can move.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Oh, poor baby.
That's...
Before you take the rest of your turn, I should specify that all of you hear movement behind these arrow slits.
In that case...
Do we still see arrow slits where we're at?
Yeah, there is an additional arrow slit here.
Do I see any others with my 10?
No.
Okay.
So you said we saw one here and one here?
Here, and here.
Balls.
In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw the walls so that you can see them.
Thanks, Bobo.
I might be able to do something about that.
You should now be able to see the arrow slits.
Got it. I will at least.
Wesdin, you are fairly confident that you would be safe from the arrow slits there.
Right. Just because I don't have anything else to do, I'm gonna minor illusion some rocks in the way of the arrow slit near us. This one.
Okay.
Just for everybody else's benefit.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good here.
All right. Sin. You're fairly certain that 2 of the arrow slits could easily aim at you.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can see people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... Yep, I'm going to drop a shatter on them.
All right. If your presence was not already announced, it certainly is now.
Well...
I mean, the screaming was a good announcement.
Yeah, I mean, they yelled something. So that's a 5 and a 23.
The 23 definitely doesn't pass.
Got it. So the one who failed just fucking dies. So you throw this explosion right next to his face, and his head caves in. The other one gets his arms up, and you just break both of his arms.
I can't see. Would that hit the doors as well?
It would hit the doors, yeah. Fortunately, the doors are a solid foot of stone, so they maybe crack a little bit.
Well, that means that they can't close them as good.
Does it cripple them open?
Let me see what the... Oh, wait. Shatter does double damage to objects?
Double damage to objects.
It does, I believe, yeah.
Or maximum? One of the two.
Shatter...
It just
has
says
disadvantage and stuff.
Right, a creature made of inorganic material.
Oh, wait. A non-magical object also takes damage. Okay. So the doors do take damage. They take the full 16. They maybe crack a little bit. They have a lot of hit points. Anything else, Sin?
That's about it.
Alright. Yogg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Shit, I can't see them.
What? Oh, you don't have any light.
Fuck!
Do you have an AoE you can just throw on him?
I don't think I do. Clerics aren't great for AoEs.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on.
Light a torch, spirit weapon.
Nope, hang on. Hang on.
Is there light in there?
There's a torch inside.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah. Alright.
I was gonna say they're standing next to drawings of torches, not to be that
Yep.
guy.
Yeah, there's torches.
You know what? Fuck it. Guiding bolt him.
Okay.
We're gonna use a cheer on it.
That'll hit.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was some pretty ass damage.
Ouch. Alright.
Fortunately, it's enough to kill him.
Alright.
Pass damage.
Ass damage.
I just
Nice.
didn't want him to have another turn. Alright.
I mean, if he got another turn, he would close the fucking door.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then he would run away and tell others and fucking...
Yeah.
I'm
Done?
good. Yep.
Alrighty. Lysandra.
What's my movement speed? 30? Yes.
Dingus,
30.
wingus. Hi, babies.
Yep, sorry.
No, you're good.
You're good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't really see the grids too well by the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So as you make your way up the stairs, you nearly slip on the fish that is half eaten and just sitting on the stairs. It appears that they were having lunch.
Okay. I will get up to this door.
All right. So
My
you
map
see
over, okay.
arrayed in front of you. You see a great door opens into a large hall. A narrow ledge overlooks a dark, deep crevasse that cuts the room in two, and a dangerous-looking rope bridge, frayed and thin, spans the gap. Water gurgles and rushes somewhere below. And another ledge. Another ledge is barely visible on the other side of the chasm.
Okay. I will. I used my action to dash, so I can't like dodge or like yeah.
10. So you moved a total of 45. Or no, you were next to Yogg here.
Mm-hmm.
Next to me.
No, I was next to
Sen.
Sen.
Okay. So you moved 45 of your 60 feet. So you do still have 15 feet of movement, if you were so inclined.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get to there.
All right.
I'll get to here and just at least know that the doors are open.
Okay. All right. Done.
Yep.
All right. Rose.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rose, as you make your way into this wide, staired area, you notice with your not garbage passive perception, you notice that there are 2 more arrow slits. One at the north end of the area, and one at the south.
Do I hear the scrabbling coming from the south or just the north?
Both.
Okay, no, I can't. Can't really do anything about that. I'm gonna let Wesdin know about those 2.
Okay.
If he wants to win a minor illusion, if he can.
Anything else?
And that's it. Yeah, I'll keep moving. I'll point them out to him.
Yep.
Do I see you point those out?
Yep.
Are they in this half of the room or my half of the room?
Yeah, here and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, because you can't see those walls currently.
Right.
Anything else, Rose?
That's it.
Alrighty. Let's see who, if anyone, I can actually aim at with these fucking arrow slits. Are you shitting me right now?
I was actually gonna ask, like, what, in general, like, murder holes, like, what degree of anything can you get from a murder hole?
Usually about a 60-degree arc. Which is convenient, because that's the cone template.
And the openings are usually like 3 or 4 inches wide, right?
They're usually about 4 inches wide, and like 2 or 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
But these are fairly well hidden by just the craggy stone wall. It looks like I can aim at Yogg from the south one. So an arrow is just going to fly out of the wall. And this arrow is weirdly colorful. So let's go ahead and... I'm going to cheer it.
Get the fuck out of here with your...
Fucking Christ. 12 to hit.
Nah.
So it just bounces off
Clink.
your fucking stomach.
Yeah.
Just... whatever.
Oh.
And as it lands on... As it plunks off and lands on the ground, the color just drains out of it through the stone.
That's another reason why the mines might have been...
Might have been what?
It'd be the whole mountain, though.
Yeah, it might be the whole mountain, yeah.
No, that happened very quickly, though, right? Like in the span of a second.
Right, like it just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other things have done that, like color is left through the ground.
Yeah. Specifically creatures after you kill them.
Yeah.
The Heralds of Color. Wesdin, it's your turn.
Alright. Yeah, moving forward. It's 15. I will twin Minor Illusion on both of the slits. I think I'm within... Yeah. So yeah, rocks in front of those areas.
You can put some circles.
Yep.
That's a really powerful use of that spell.
Yeah, who says minor illusion is just for utility?
I'm trying to work on using minor illusions in general more. So that was 15. Yeah, 15. And then, yeah, I guess I'll get another 15 up the stairs.
Okay.
And I believe minor illusions not concentration, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is
Think
either.
No, yeah, so the other one still was there too, I guess, for a minute.
That's busted.
That is
That's
busted.
busted.
That's the busted one. That's the busted thing about it.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Or cast this spell again.
Yeah.
And you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again.
Got it.
Okay. Good call. So yeah, but these two are still.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have to twin instead of doing one then the other.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Trying to line up a tile with like the DM numbers and shit over the map, and I'm just getting like a blurry mess because it's just.
It's stretching.
Because I just realized I don't have area numbers on the player map, because obviously. All right. So you're just gonna make rocks. Illusory rocks. All right.
Yep.
Sin.
Steered. I'll go. It's safe.
You maintain eye contact way too long.
With anything.
That's what I get.
Oh, cool. So you know how I spent 10 minutes reading? That wasn't enough. If any
There's
of the
more.
party members have dark vision or a means of illuminating the far side, read. Two brutish humanoids stand watch on the other side of the crevasse. They snarl a challenge, revealing yellowed tusks, and prepare to hurl javelins at you.
Oh.
So yeah, there's two orcs on the other side, and they would have gotten a turn. So let me just drop some fucking.
That changes some things.
That changes some things, yeah.
Well, they use that turn snarling a challenge.
Shut up.
It's a whole ass snarl.
Snarl.
So yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attacks against Lysandra. It's gonna be a disadvantage because they're at long range.
Yeah.
So that seems ill-advised on their part. But they are gonna be color-touched javelins. Okay. So 6 and 24.
The 6 hits, but the 24 doesn't.
Got it. I rolled a pair of 19s.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was neat. So that's going to be 8 piercing damage, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw versus color curse.
Your color weapons, you pieces of shit.
Rasma saving throw.
That's going to be a fail.
Do you have a lock?
I don't.
No, I'm really bad at giving out luck.
No one has luck.
I remember saying good idea, Chris, earlier in the session, so I'm going to say, Chris, you get luck.
Thank you, Ian.
All you gotta do is bring it up and you get luck.
Hey, Ian, don't forget about luck.
I'm gonna give Amber some luck for naming her
Cupcake!
familiar.
Oh, thanks.
It forces the DM to say cupcake repeatedly,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah. Incidentally, Cupcake's just kind of standing back there on the stairs.
I have him in my pocket, but I don't feel like moving him every time
Got it.
because it's. a pain
Well,
in the ass.
if he's just in your pocket, I'll just delete the token.
Okay.
It's not trying to escape her pocket?
No.
No.
No. Now that you're in the blighted area, it's following our commands.
Got it.
So yeah, sorry, Sin. It was your turn, and I interrupted.
You're good. I moved 30 feet.
Okay.
I will move another.
Okay.
Not 30 feet, but move up a little bit. So you can maybe see. I
Oh
can
look,
see.
you can see some orcs.
I'm gonna hide behind here.
Question.
Yep.
Where's Ralar?
Yeah, I forgot to add him to initiative, didn't I?
Okay.
Fucking Christ. He's
Making
on the
sure he
map.
just- Making sure that he didn't like.
He's real
fade-
far back on the map right now.
Yeah, I forgot to move him.
Making sure he didn't fade out of existence when we weren't paying attention.
He ain't got no combat ability.
Oh yeah, he fell off the cliff. It's whatever. I just
Yeah,
wanted
he's
to
dead.
tell you.
It's fine.
It's fine, he's dead.
No! Our
Um,
200
deposit.
gold.
Our deposit.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to ruin the good time.
Not a human life. No, my deposit.
My deposit.
But that's
Shut
it.
up!
Okay. Yog, you're up.
Adventurers.
Shut up!
Yog can't see jack shit.
No, I
I didn't
cannot.
know jack shit was here. I love that.
I
I'm so sorry, Ian. I love you so much. Please don't hurt me.
am actually gonna move these guys.
Please don't hurt me. I can't.
In light of recent developments, can I have added in a thunk? These guys are javelins.
I'm actually just gonna have these guys are gonna hide behind the outcroppings because that's what the book tells me they do.
I kind of just want to keep moving forward. Yeah, let's dash.
Okay.
So that gets me here. Can I see him? Oh, shit!
you
The
don't
torches
have-
only go so
don't
far.
have
all
dark
the-
vision. Yeah, you don't have dark vision.
Oh, fuck it. Alright, no. Yeah, so I would. Alright, I'm gonna move my ass back, and I'm gonna use an action to fucking make myself some goddamn light!
Okay.
Do I have a light cantrip? I do. Fucking.
All right.
light something on
What
my
is the
person.
range of the light cantrip?
It is.
It is touch.
Yeah, so I'll just touch the top of my
Alright.
Mace.
a little glowing baby.
Your baby boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh!
Ian, you might want to tone that down just a little
Yeah.
bit.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
It's fine.
He doesn't have to. Just maybe.
The lightest
It was-
part of my personality. I'm
It
done.
was- yeah. That's how bright you are on the inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a walk instead of a dash.
In here.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
I moved back. Cast
Alright.
light. I'm done.
Lysandra, your turn.
I guess I will take the spear out of my fucking left shoulder.
Hmm.
And
So
Hit pick.
powerful, Lysandra.
yeah, my purple arm is pretty purple right now. Are they behind things?
Yeah,
that I
they're
can
hiding
see?
behind rocky outcroppings.
Fiddlesticks. Okay.
They have cover.
Yeah, of course they do.
Mhm.
Fiddlesticks.
Half cover specifically. And the bridge looks a little wobbly.
I'm resisting every compulsion to just quack quack Indiana Jones that bridge off, but then we're
You're a
Yeah,
little
we-
bone for getting across.
Run
Yeah,
along
right.
side.
haha, what are you gonna do now?
Shoot.
Hit me
We
with
got a
your
raid
ranged
from
weapons
Phoenix
now. I gotcha.
Firestar. Thanks for the raid, Phoenix.
Hi, baby.
It's
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's
I hope you had a good
Phoenix.
stream.
Hit 'em with the-
Pahonix.
Eldritch Blast.
It's Pahonix, the artist. I was
What are you doing by
oh, sorry, I'm reading Arms of Hadar. That comes out of me and it doesn't go yet. It comes
Yeah,
out from
that's
the radius.
self AoE.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
It is. As a reaction, I can use Hellish Rebuke. So I could have used that in response to the spear, but I can't use it now, correct? What is reaction?
Sorry,
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke would be as a reaction to getting hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So you would do that when you get hit.
Okay, so it's too late now.
Yeah.
Too late to apologize. I'm gonna place Hex on one of them,
All right. Which one?
and sorry, shit. I'm still learning how the fucking things work.
You should still be able to see them well enough to Eldritch Blast if you wanted to.
But
yeah,
they're behind cover.
they just have cover, so they have +2 AC.
Okay, so yeah, I'll place Hex on them and then Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
Because I can Hex as a bonus. As a bonus.
Yep.
As a bonus.
As a bonus.
As a
Oh.
bonus.
Alright, so
My
there's
bonus
Hex.
fraction.
What is it? What is Wes? Okay.
So
I guess it adds 4.
Okay. So if you hit, they'll take an extra 4 damage.
But I'll go after 5. This is gonna suck.
I just assumed you hexed this guy, so I put the thing on him.
Which boy? Top boy?
The
Sure.
top boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
15,
are
20,
you-
25.
So as you step on the bridge, it wobbles mightily, and I need you to
Mightily.
make an acrobatics check to
Okay.
move across it.
Oh no.
Like
gonna
it's
drop
legit like swaying 5 fucking feet to either side.
Okay. I'm gonna use Z's wonderful cheers bow for that.
Okay. Oh.
That's a 3 or a 4.
Oh. So if the check fails by 5 or more, I need you to make a strength or dex saving throw versus falling the fuck off of the bridge.
No.
Oh no!
All right. So
How
I
far
have a,
down is this bridge?
It goes to, yeah.
That's a deep crevasse.
There's
a deep
crevasse.
crevassier?
But also you stop moving. But I need a strength or dex save, your choice.
Dex is higher.
Versus falling the fuck off of this very, very large. Yeah.
Please cheer it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Critic
Yeah.
or
I do have a crit.
You do
He
have
does
a,
have- he
you have
has
a
a
crit.
crit.
You don't have a take 20, but you got a crit.
Yeah.
what's your dex save?
+2.
Which is the same exact shit you just failed miserably. DC 10.
No.
Oh, man.
So Lysandra immediately loses her footing and nearly falls over the railing, but falls over it and rolls through it and lands on her ass on the bridge. Not entirely certain what just happened.
And now you have to take 20 for next time.
And now you have to take 20 from Z.
Thanks, Z.
So you are prone, and that wastes the rest of your movement.
I'm gonna just death grip this bridge for a few minutes.
Okay, you do still have an action if you'd like to stand up and or continue moving, or get the fuck off, or crawl off the bridge, or if you'd just like to fire an Eldritch Blast while you're laying here.
Yeah, I'm already here. Fuck it.
Range attacks also have disadvantage to hit you when you're prone.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
But you have disadvantage on ranged attacks because you're prone.
I've already got such high AC because of the cut. Fuck it. I'm already here. Fuck it. With the 7.
Critical miss with the Eldritch Blast.
Lysandra's
Lysandra's entire turn is a comedy of errors.
I just quickly threw one out after the panic.
But you all suddenly realize exactly how dangerous this bridge is.
Fuck this bridge.
I shit you not, it's DC 10 to fall the fuck off. Rose, it's your turn. Go ahead and think about your life for a second while I go to the bathroom.
Thank you, Z.
And another one.
Thank you, Pahenix.
Chia.
And another one.
Another one. Hey, thanks for the follow, Giggle Brit.
I'm happy with everything that I've done in the last 5 seconds.
I'm so proud of you.
Yep.
Very proud of you. We love
I
you.
looked like that cool scene from Kung Fu Panda, though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Kung Fu Panda.
What?
You know.
What do you mean, meh?
I said, you don't have to.
Those 3 movies are amazing.
I love Jack Black, though. I love Jack Black.
Yeah.
What do you meh?
I watched the first one. It's okay.
I'm not mad.
I will ring through the Zoom call and smack you.
There's
I feel like
That's
the New
okay.
York is really offensive.
Rose, it's your turn.
Fuck you, idiot.
Cool. What's going on with the? I can't see very well at the walls. What is going on with those doors that I assume the archers are behind?
Say it again?
Here and here.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Worrying about it.
I'm worried about it.
Yeah, she's worried about it. She wants.
Worried about it.
Is it like obviously a door, or are there?
There's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't see anything.
Cool.
You see nothing. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Because she hadn't seen this room yet and was expecting doors to be on those walls for them to come.
There are not doors on those walls.
Okay. Can she see the orcs over on the other side?
Yeah, they have half cover.
Okay, I'll make a.
Actually, do you have the vision for that? You don't have dark vision. You have a torch.
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Yeah, so you cannot see them.
I don't want to be the first one to go over. So I'll use an action to pull Lysandra back and like pull her off the bridge.
Okay.
Is that something I can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just grab her by the shoulders and just pull her off the bridge.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I guess that I will dodge.
We just use an action to drag Lysandra.
Oh
So
yeah. Then
are
that's
you bonus action dodging?
No, but I will move down one.
Okay.
So I'm out of the way for the rest of the party to come through.
All right. Done.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
So you can't see them, but they can see you, and they're gonna yeet their javelins at you with disadvantage anyway, because long range.
With super disadvantage. 'cause I'm
Super
prone.
disadvantage. Well, no, they're firing at Rose.
Okay, well. Super disadvantage because she's nice and sweet.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 11 and a 16.
16 does hit.
All right. So neither of them are color touched, but you do take 6 piercing damage.
That hurts.
Generally. And then...
Come across the bridge, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull Lysandra down one square as well, just so he's
my-
not in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair.
So you hear grubby little hands from beyond the arrow slits investigating the illusion. So they're gonna roll investigation versus Wesdin's spell save DC.
DC 14.
Okay, so the one at the bottom figured it out, and he can now see through your stupid illusion. But that took his action.
It's a smart illusion, sir.
It was a very smart illusion. But the guy at the top has help, so let's roll for. But the three of them combined have 2 brain cells to rub together.
Just rocks. I don't know what.
Rockin' way.
Yeah.
Wall's made of rocks. It looks like it just got more rocks suddenly.
Yeah, like just fucking rocks happened. Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Unfortunately, his assigned teammates today were Dungus and Bungus.
So Wesdin, it's your turn.
All right.
So you can see through your own illusions, right? Like they're just transparent. So
Yeah.
you see his stupid, ugly, slightly grayscale face, like pressed against the arrow slit.
Really shit talk to that orc.
Yeah.
Stupid, ugly, dumb
Yeah,
face.
stupid, ugly, doomed. The one that saw through. I'm assuming.
Yeah, the one at the south.
All right.
so
I'm
I'll
assuming
go
his
with face
cover.
of
I will once again move the wall.
He has cover. I'm assuming.
He has 3/4 cover, in fact.
Oof,
That is
a lot.
difficult. Stupid, ugly face. Is he wearing any piercings, perhaps?
Is there any what?
Is he wearing any piercings, perhaps?
Oh
No.
no.
He is not.
Damn.
It'll.
Oh God! Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Can I just melt his septum?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I want to melt.
Yeah.
I will.
Is he wearing glasses? A necklace,
Right, like
you know?
He is the smart orc. He might be.
Yeah.
Ah,
Everyone knows you're smarter with glasses on.
me astute.
All right, I am gonna stop distracting me. I'm gonna fire off my magic chaotic missiles at the guy who's peering his face
Okay.
through.
Stupid, ugly face.
Stupid ugly face.
All right.
Which is 3 darts. 1, 2, 3.
For 10 force damage.
Yep. And I'm. Yep. And as Ralar, or I'll look back to Ralar as I'm walking forward, just like, we gotta go. Or sorry, we gotta go.
Do
And
you
then-
indicate a direction?
Forward. I'll do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I guess I'll grab a little bit of cover behind this door.
All right. Done.
Ralar scurries away.
That's my turn.
All right. And Ralar is gonna follow your lead, and he's gonna grab some cover behind a door. And I'm sorry, Sin and Yog.
Over your fucking asses, bitches!
Move, bitch.
I mean,
We,
Out the way.
we are gentle and have low AC.
You're in my way.
Then
What's
go
AC?
past me.
Ralar's squishy.
The sin.
I think Sin's got better AC than Ralar. Real talk.
Probably.
My AC
Sin, it's your
hurts.
turn.
It is my turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20. If I run from here and I jump, how far am I getting?
Strength score feet.
Something tells me the wizard doesn't have good strength.
I have 8
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, so you can make it 8
So-
feet.
So
Don't do it, huh?
a square.
So a square, but that is all that I need, I think, to get onto solid ground on the other side to not touch the bridge if I misty step.
So the bridge is 30
Oh.
feet, so if you just stand like on the first plank of the bridge, you can misty step to the other side.
Okay, then I misty step to the other side.
Get it.
So
And then
that
you moved
was-
5, 15, 20, 25, so you have 5 feet of movement left.
God damn it, bastards! I I had all this planned out. Gonna do an infestation on the top one, I guess.
All right. Is it a dex save?
The con save.
Con save. That's a 10.
That's a fail.
6 poison damage, and if I recall correctly, he moves in a random direction.
Yep.
And this guy would have actually moved back behind cover. So go ahead and roll for which direction? D8. D4 actually.
That's weird.
It's just hard cardinal?
Yeah. Seems
Yeah,
strange.
apparently. So he just jams himself in this fucking corner as he tries to get away from the bugs. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Yog.
Alright, I'm hoping if I move forward.
So let the wizard go
see them.
first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can see Sin.
That doesn't help me.
Can we
Careful with the bridge.
steady the bridge? Can we like hold it so it doesn't shake as bad?
What if I have 4 arms?
No.
I'm
What if he had 4 forearms?
gonna no, I don't no one's that badly hurt yet. Fucking dodge, that's so worthless. Fuck it. Dodge, I'm done.
Don't
Alrighty.
stand in. I'm gonna cross the bridge. Don't stand. Oh, okay.
E for Budge.
I mean I can move over.
All right. Done.
There.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
B for Budge.
B for Bodge. All
I'm
right.
done. I'm gonna do the
Alright.
pizza quick.
Okay.
Don't go out there.
Lysandra.
I will stand up with half my movement.
Yep.
Can I hit infested boy, or is Sin in the way?
He's gonna have cover from the stone, but he will also have cover from Sin. I guess no. Enemies don't give cover, only friendlies. But
Okay.
he has cover. Just generally.
So that's just +2 AC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will still try another Eldritch at that one.
Where's the sliver? Oh, I'm
It's
guessing.
24.
That hits, yeah. You want to
24
roll
for-
extra hex damage?
Okay, yeah. Ooh, can I without it using the spell again?
You
Yeah,
click the
Hex
spell,
stays
you should
up.
be able to just click the damage.
Cast on VTT.
Whatever.
Jesus.
6,
So
okay.
18 fucking damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes. Cool. Take it.
Some good
And then
damage.
I'll move that over to the other one.
Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay put so as to not get in the way.
Alrighty. Rose.
Rose is going to go up, and she's going to try and cross the bridge.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
I think I'll cheer this one.
Okay. Yeah, that'll succeed. So you can treat the bridge as difficult terrain.
Okay, cool. I will. So I did 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move 12 squares because I'm dashing.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
That would be 13.
13. I'll dash again.
Okay.
14.
Yep.
15. And I guess that's where I'll stop.
Alrighty. Okay, done.
Yep, let me spend a key point for that because I dashed twice.
Yep. So this orc, let's roll for recharge. No recharge. So he's gonna give up on the javelins.
Welcome to Phandalin's Javelins. Phandalin's Javelins.
And that one's true.
New name for this episode. The Javelins of Phandalin.
So he's gonna run over to these doors, throw them open, and run through. That's 5,
Bitch.
and then 55 fucking feet of movement. Yelling the whole way.
Jesus.
Chicken shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
was-
can't see him anymore.
Just an interaction to do that, right?
Interaction to open the door, and then an action to dash. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Weston. Can anyone
Right.
see him anymore? No, no one can see
No.
him anymore.
Oh shit. Sorry, I just wanted to measure first.
Oh, I meant to announce it. Rose brought a rope with her. Like she dropped one off before she ran across.
Okay.
This way, she's planning to tie it to one of these pillars, so that
Got it.
it stabilizes them after they cross, or after she does that.
Don't have anything to help me with this. We want to get across though.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'll try to go across.
All right. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos
Okay.
to advantage. Acrobatics. Son of a.
Sir.
So Weston steps on the bridge, underestimates how difficult it is because he just saw Rose just fucking dash across it, and immediately just topples over the railing. Let's see if you can catch yourself and not fall the fuck off. Go ahead and give me a
Are you
strength.
holding the rope that I left for you?
Go ahead and give
I
me
mean-
a strength or dexterity saving throw.
The rope isn't tied off to anything.
Yeah,
Not
Rose
yet.
is just holding it.
And you have cheer.
I have cheer. I use cheer. I mean, I guess I'm holding the rope, but I feel like I'll just drag you down with me.
Oh no.
That seems dumb. All right, dex save or strength or dex?
Strength
Strength
or
or dex.
dex, your choice.
It's gonna be dex. I'm cheering it.
All right.
Thank God.
Oh.
Oof, 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 oof.
So you also fall on your ass, much like Lysandra did.
Great.
Careful
You still
for
have
the
your
bridge.
action.
Yeah. I guess I'll. Oh shit.
Come to me, darling.
Yeah, I'll action dash, get up and move all of 3
Just let
squares.
scooch.
It doesn't seem.
You're
Just
gonna,
let Scooch off the bridge.
Are you gonna try to continue on the bridge?
You'll have to make those saves again.
What if I stay on my belly? I feel like I'm just making this worse.
Just crawl to me. It's fine.
If you wait one turn, I will tie this off.
I don't have my manta wings. I'm just gonna crawl back
Okay.
so I can move.
Just
I'm
crawl
gonna-
the fuck off the bridge.
I crawl over to to Liz's feet and I just go
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
What is the issue, you guys?
uh-huh,
Anything else?
uh-huh.
Nope, should have taken Misty Step. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Rallar's gonna make his way into the room, around
Up
the
that
corner.
bridge?
That's gonna be. I guess I'll dodge. Sin.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna
Whoop. Yep. 15, 20, 25, 30. I can see him.
Yes, you.
I told the dead him. So it sounds like a zombie.
go. Alrighty. Okay. So with save. 19.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Anything
it.
Alrighty. Just over here, frantically importing things because I wasn't ready for you guys to be here.
Doing the import dance.
Doing the import dance. Alright,
I just clicked back into Zoom after reading stream. I just say,
fucking door. I have to say, I don't know if you changed the music, but this music really fits for this fight.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
I did not change it. This is the same music we've been listening to.
yeah.
Chaotic and jaunty is our little trek.
Yeah.
I use
It got
Firefox,
really
so I
dark
can't
for
hear
a
it.
second in the middle there.
That's alright.
Yeah, I missed. Okay. Alright, frantically setting things up because you guys are running forward. 8? Where the fuck is 8? Okay.
Love you.
We're not
I wish
supposed
I-
to be here.
I'm
Yaga.
supposed to be here today.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Guess I'm waiting for Rose to do the thing she communicated.
Alright.
So, dodge. I'm done.
Alright. Lysandra.
Can't see shit.
Mm-hmm. I really don't like the idea of just sitting around waiting for a rope.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like death grip onto the rope and just like scoot my way across?
Rope's not secure yet.
Nope. Did you mean like the rope railing?
The
of
ropes
the bridge?
of the rope railing.
Yeah,
of the
no,
bridge.
there's no way to do that.
It's either
'Cause-
wait or
Because as soon as you step on the bridge, it just starts fucking rocking, and if
Right.
you're just death
Okay.
gripping the railing, you'll just fall over it.
just wait for the rope at this point.
Okie
I
dokie.
don't want anyone to fucking fall off the rail, please.
Done?
B for Budge. Sin, please don't die.
All
I'm
right.
fine.
Rose.
Rose uses her movement to move around that.
Yep.
With the rope action to make a really good knot. Or
Go
is that
ahead and
interaction?
roll intelligence sleight of hand. And that is
Why?
your action.
Okay. I'm gonna
Feel free to.
do a cheer on that because I want that to be good.
What kind
Do
of
I have
knot
to take
is it?
20?
Depends on how well it
Don't.
rolls.
Cool.
I'm gonna look up a bunch.
You got luck though. You could roll it and see.
You did get luck from the super nice DM that hands those out.
Oh,
I got a
You
23.
fucking crit it. Don't really need luck on that.
Yeah.
I can't name a knot to save my life.
He made a monkey fist knot.
Shh,
Because that one looks cool.
I don't think that's gonna help here. Not gonna lie.
I just looked up a picture of knots. It's fine.
No, it's just a square knot.
The double Windsor.
That's a tie.
That's a tie.
that's
Yeah.
not gonna. Actually,
I mean, it's still tied.
Don't you need
I
two
mean,
ropes
square
to do
knot's
a
not
square
the
knot?
most secure, but
How about a clove hitch?
no, 2 ends of a rope make a square knot.
it's a good knot.
Clove
It's
hitch.
Yeah, it's a good-
naughty.
It's a really good knot.
Yeah, it's a clove hitch, sure.
Sure.
It's a good one.
Yeah, the harder you pull on it, the tighter it gets. That's the kind of knot you want.
Yep.
Mhm.
I mean,
She
that's
knows
how...
that from traveling with
The
a bunch
fuck
of
is that
merchants.
face, Moses?
Don't worry about it. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I'm good at my single pillar knots.
Got it. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. It's the orcs' turns.
Single column.
And we're gonna bonus action dash. So you remember that door that I told you not to fucking worry about?
Yeah, I fucking do, Ian.
Yeah, well, you dick, because you didn't notice that there was a secret door, even if the player did, the character didn't.
The character was looking for it.
Yeah, well, you didn't say you use an action to look for it. You just asked, do I see this fucking door?
Okay.
God. So the secret door. Alright, now I can open it.
Secret door.
Secret door. So let's open the secret door. And then maybe it'll let me move him through it. Of course
God
not.
damn it, Rose! There's a secret door.
Why didn't you fucking notice that?
Fungus.
Alright. So yeah, he's gonna...
Thought my 15 passive would give it to me.
It didn't. 15 passive is insufficient. So he's gonna charge out of the door, and then he is literally just gonna throw his hands to the side and try and shove Lysandra in the hole.
I did a B for Budge.
You did. So that gives you advantage on the athletics or acrobatics, your choice, to resist the shove.
Athletics.
And he actually has disadvantage on athletics because he's using shove aside rather than shove.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cheer it.
So am I.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't have. You have advantage.
Yeah, you have
don't
advantage already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put it back.
Okay.
Roll yours.
I already rolled it.
Oh no.
He got a 9.
Oh my god.
Oh.
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 Yeah, so I accidentally rolled with disadvantage instead of a straight roll. But I just take the left because that's what we do when we do that. This is a 9. This is a fucking 9. So he fails to shove Lysandra in the fucking crevasse. Weston, there's an angry orc trying to shove people in a hole.
I'm just gonna
Sure
cram my
is.
demon claw down on the ground and just kind of. No.
I don't have much in the way of pushing.
Okay. He's already bloodied from those magic missiles you hit him in the face with.
Kill his stupid ass.
Yeah, I'm just
sorry,
gonna
you
grab
hit him
his.
in his stupid ugly face with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his stupid ugly face, and out of my hand will come 3 more
Oh,
missiles.
just
Yeah.
Just. So I hope it's enough damage.
you literally cannot roll low enough for it to not kill him.
Great,
Hell
I
yeah.
just blow the back of his head out.
Yeah.
And his incredibly pink. No, this guy's actually desaturated. His not very pink. His
Aw.
gray matter splatters on the
I
wall.
went rainbow brains.
Do you just kind of shove him off the edge of the cliff?
Yeah, I just,
toss him?
yeah,
All right.
and then I just look at
anything
Els.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it. Good.
Alrighty.
Well, wait.
Um,
Can I close the door?
Revlix? Thanks.
Also, I just realized that I forgot to do anything with literally any of the other orcs, so that's cool. I was just
Do it
laser focused on that one. So let's
I imagine why.
let's do shit with the rest of them.
Do some shit.
Do some shit. I did.
Initiative is just a suggestion anyway.
I mean, real talk. The realest of talk.
Anytime you want me to roll on that there. Tides, you let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and recharge that tides and let's do a wild magic surge.
Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Okay.
You can't speak for the next minute. It's cute.
That's
Aw.
not good.
That's gonna make casting spells pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you can't verbal components.
Sure it does. I'm
Oh,
gonna look
no.
at spell list now.
There are 7 spells in the entire game that lack verbal components.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Which one?
Minor illusion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Okay. Well,
Thank goodness. We got that.
So, this guy.
you turn around to celebrate, and it's just like. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
I was like,
Back here, you bastard.
He's not coming back. Just FYI.
Let me murder you.
Right there? No. Really? Okay. Rallar's turn. Rallar's kind of afraid of this shit, but I guess he's gonna use the rope. So mechanically what I'm gonna do with the rope is that, if you fail and topple over the fucking edge, the rope will catch you. Otherwise, it's not really gonna help much. You know what? It'll give advantage on the acrobatics check to walk over. So let's roll with advantage for him. Yeah, he makes it. So he's gonna dash. So that's 30, 40, 50, 60. Alright. Sin. So this area ahead of you, the walls and floor of this natural cave have been carefully smoothed. You can discern at least 4 routes leading off into darkness. And you do know which one he went through, which is this one. Red coals glow from within the southeastern passageway, and a crude wooden cage door closes off the southern exit. The floor is covered with sleeping furs, crates, sacks, and rubbish.
You don't have walls, and I can see where you went, just so you know.
Oh, I missed an interior wall? Whoops.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
But I can't see him where I'm at. Yeah, no, I can't.
Ta-da!
So I'm just here.
This is what happens when I prepare an entire map in the 10-minute break between halves of the session.
Doing great, sweetie.
And I
Doing a
just
great
checked.
job, baby.
I just checked the rest of the map. That is the only interior area I missed. So that's cool.
Solid.
Fucking nailed it.
Should I keep running?
I actually lied. I just found
You
another
wanna
interior
wait?
area.
You wanna wait for the rest of us? Just fucking, we need the rope. We need the rope to get through. Just wait, please.
I
Please.
dodge.
She's like, fine.
I'm scared.
I'm scared for you, honey.
Honey.
I'm fine.
Mom, I'm
you.
fine. All right.
I miss you.
All right. Dodge.
Oh.
Yog.
So advantage on
Acrobatics.
okay, but move normal speed.
No, still difficult. Right?
Still difficult. All right. So athletics.
The whole fucking thing's wobbly as shit. Yeah. It's acrobatics now.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
fine. You rolled high enough.
Okay.
Unless your mod's fucking -3.
Just -1.
Oh.
So 1. Oh shit! Is that on the bridge there?
Yeah.
Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only make it there if I dash.
Where's your movie there?
Yeah.
All right. Done.
Yeah.
Lysandra.
All right, I guess I will do the same thing. And difficult terrain means that it takes 2 movements to get 1 movement, 1
Yep.
spare, correct? Yeah, okay.
Correct.
All right, so I will do the same
It's,
thing.
it's 2 feet per foot.
So 10,
Oh God,
20,
fucking funnel.
30, 40, 50.
And you're not going to be able to push past both of them.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Oh, sorry, you need a roll.
Yeah, acrobatics with advantage, because rope. That'll do it.
Cool, thank you.
All right, done.
Yeah, let's all pile up on the bridge.
Yep. Rose.
Rose is gonna go grab a javelin from over here.
Yep.
And then ready to throw it at the other orcs that might come out.
Okay. Done.
Done.
All right. Orcs' turns. What the fuck is 9? There it is. Okay. Did I do that okay? Didn't do that okay. That's fine. Doing a read. Okay. Just trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing.
We're vibing.
Not you, them.
No, I know. But you're like, I'm just reading. It's like, it's okay. It's cool. We
You're
vibing.
like, we're vibing.
We're
Got it.
vibing.
Got it. Look at me importing shit.
Important.
We have a half an hour until the end of the session, and we just entered this fucking thing.
Uh-huh.
Bridges are tough.
We don't have tentacles on us.
Nope.
Speak for
Wait, we
yourself.
don't?
Nope.
No, because this isn't a keystone portal. It's just a portal. Like, it's not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go do your thing.
So how's Friday for everybody?
Yeah, we might have to schedule a
Yeah.
follow-up for these characters.
Mm.
So, y'all... Alright, I did the orcs. Wesdin.
Alright. Bridge seems like a bad idea right now. But
No, bridge actually seems like a good idea.
alright.
Just
Oh,
bring the
boy.
rope with you.
Okay.
Like, coil it
Yeah.
as you walk.
Yeah.
Watch an orc
So I'll
pops out
move.
and just fucking chops the bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid
Right?
Mm.
of. So I'll move there, and then acrobatics with advantage. Thank God. Couldn't have done that the first time, Wesdin. What the hell? So
You need
then
those.
I think this is my max movement. And then I will I'll ready my light crossbow to shoot at any orc that I see.
Alrighty. Done?
You could ready a dash.
I'm not gonna be able to. There would be triple difficult terrain, double
No, I mean,
difficult
for
terrain.
once they're all out of the way.
Yeah, once you have
Mhm.
space to move.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll do that.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
Alright, Ralar. He's gonna make his acrobatics check with advantage. Fucking crushes it. And he's gonna get to the other side and basically just collapse against the wall. Like, oh god, so terrifying. That's gonna be his turn. And that was a dash. Sin. Are you just moving forward?
I'm just seeing if I can see him, and I can't, so I'm gonna stay here and dodge.
Alright.
It's just impatient.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take it forever. What's going on? Come on.
We don't all have Misty Step. God.
I don't have my frog legs.
Well, maybe you should get some frog legs.
Yeah.
There's no one to cast Chaos Bolt on.
Also, you can't cast Chaos Bolt because you can't talk.
1, 2.
So you
You
can't
need an
yell at me.
acrobatics check.
Shit.
So that's a failure.
Mm-mm.
So go ahead and make a strength or dex save not to fall off.
I thought the rope was going to catch her.
It will if she fails.
Oh, okay.
Strength or dex.
I misunderstood.
Shit, my shit's reloading. I'm trying to see how many cheers I have. I have 3. Alright, so we'll do a strength with a cheer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah.
So instead of falling over the edge, you just fall prone.
Alright, so get up. And
Okay.
Then,
And then try again.
yeah.
So action dash, stand up, try again.
Yeah.
Alright, acrobatics with advantage, because rope. Alright, that'll do it.
Thank you. So how much movement do I have?
You have 15 feet of movement and it costs 10 to get here.
That gets you there.
Yeah. And then you can move to the side if you...
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah.
Alright. Lysandra.
Fuck me.
Eight. Acrobatics. Acrobatics with advantage.
That'll do it.
Okie dokie. 10, 20, 30.
Yep.
And then that's my whole movement, but I'm allowed to shift out of the way at the very least to
Nope.
make room? Okay.
You can action dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that give me another 30?
Yeah, another 30.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't, I'll stop there.
Alright.
I don't want to get too far ahead of everybody, but I was trying to see where she went. Sen went.
It's
Don't get
fucking
too far ahead of
gone.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Does my
will
held
do.
dash go off now?
Your held dash does go off.
Alright, so acrobatics.
Heck'em.
That'll do it. So you can move
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
there. Alright, Rose.
Closer.
Could I have hold him along with me?
Looks like we're all good, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just truck at this point.
Okay. That's it.
Alrighty. Done?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Sin, which way are you?
I'm up here.
So this secret door bursts open. Orcs pour out.
Oh no.
And they see Wesdin on the bridge, and they just swing at the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So let's see, what are the ropes' AC and hit points? I know it told me.
Yep.
Hey, look, that thing that we thought happened.
There we
Yeah.
just from the other side.
Damn it, they got to
so-
do the Indiana Jones thing.
They did. So here's the hilarious thing. 2 of them fucking missed.
Ah, with their big stomach faces.
Big dumb
Uh,
ugly faces.
So 2 of them swing at the same rope, and their fucking axes hit each other. But then the other one swings at the other rope, hits it, severs it entirely, and the bridge wobbles mightily. And I need Wesdin to make a saving throw versus falling off.
Okie dokie.
I'm
Tides of
assuming you're
chaos.
holding on to the rope.
I'm holding onto the rope, yeah. Strength or...
Strength or dex.
Okay.
Your choice.
I'm Tides of Chaosing for advantage.
You want something else? Do you want it to be beer
I
club?
think it's
Fun of
Go
Normal.
DC 10.
Yep.
So you tumble off of the bridge because there's no fucking railing. You reach for the railing and it's just not there anymore, and you tumble off, holding onto the rope. Let's see. You take 8 bludgeoning damage as you just smash into the wall from just swinging on the rope.
Some bubbles float up past Yogg.
Big bubbles.
Yeah, big bubbles.
Big balls.
Wesdin, it is your turn.
I would like to try to climb up the rope, please.
Go ahead and roll athletics, and if I recall correctly, it's DC 5 to climb a rope.
Still in question. My ability to climb this rope. Still in question.
Examples. No. DC to climb a rope 5e. Yeah, DC 5 with a wall to brace against.
Let's see how badly I can mess this up.
All right.
Hey.
Go!
Oh.
Fucking nailed it. So you're about 10 feet down the rope. So it takes 20 feet of your movement to climb up the rope and get over the edge.
Right,
and you would be here.
Okay. Was that that's not an action, that's movement?
That's 20 feet of your 30 feet of movement.
All right. I probably can't shatter these guys without hitting the... Well...
Do you care about the bridge?
We need to get out at some
how
point.
we gonna get back?
Fair.
It's a 10-foot sphere, so I probably can't do it
Without hitting the bridge?
Yeah, I don't think.
I think
Do
if
it
you
in the
place
doorway.
it like in the brazier. Yeah, like that.
Oh. All right, I'll do that.
Okay. Alright, so shatter on the 3 of them. Let's get some con saves. 12, 23, and 17 on the saves.
Well, 2 of them safe.
Yep. And you rolled 1 less than their hit points. And you didn't take empowered.
Nope.
Alright. So one of them's bloodied and 2 of them just get cracked across the back of the head.
Alright.
Anything
I'll spend my last 10 feet of movement to
The fuck out of here.
get farther, yeah, I guess.
Alright. Done?
Yeah, some more bubbles.
Alright. Okay. So R'hllor is gonna poke out, cast Cure Wounds, and just pop back in.
Thanks, bud.
So that's gonna be... What is his mod? His mod is 3, so 10 hit points.
Alright, back to max. Thank you, R'hllor.
Yeah, you're looking out for him, he's looking out for you. Sin,
Appreciate it.
way the fuck ahead.
I can see that they're following me now, right? I can see them. You're like, I'm gonna
wait,
start.
you can see... Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
they're in light.
I can see that they're coming, so I can start moving.
Oh, you can see that your friends are following. I thought you meant the bad guys. But
No,
yeah,
I can't see the bad guys.
You actually could. I clicked on your token. You had line of sight to one of them.
Where?
All the way over here on the other side of the bridge.
Oh no, I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
They're gonna easily get him.
I mean, we don't have much range, do we?
What do you mean?
Do we have range to take care of these 3?
I can Eldritch Blast all day.
Yeah, plenty of range.
I can see it. Where the fuck did he go? He's here.
I deleted it because that wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh.
So haphazard stacks of crates, barrels, sacks, and bundles crowd this long cavern. To the north, two finished stone passageways open to the east and west. A narrower opening opens to the south, where you just came from. In the southeast corner is an old well full of murky water.
I'll stand here and wait for my friends again. Dodge.
Okay. Yogg.
Just like tapping my foot very impatiently.
We're dealing with some shit out
Come
here.
on!
Ian, I couldn't have cast Shatter. It
I
requires
just
verbal
realized
components.
that.
Yep.
I just
So-
realized that the same exact moment as you.
Instead, I'll just have dodged.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
you good.
I'm going to.
That was a shitty wild magic surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I'm gonna twin toll the dead on the bottom two.
Okay, that's your death.
Yeah, death
Twin.
domain thing.
Yeah. Wiz saves 5 and 8.
Both fail, and neither one of them have taken damage, right?
Right, because neither one of them actually got shattered.
Right.
5 and you roll damage separately.
Oh shit. My bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's 2 instances of the spell. It's not one spell with 2 saves.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, unclear.
Another 5.
Maybe.
5 both
Yep.
anyway.
Will do.
Anything else?
No, I'm actually not gonna move.
All right, Lysandra.
I'm going to move up here in front of Wesdin.
Yep. And I gotta
And
scroll over.
I will throw a. You just hit the bottom 2,
Yep.
Yog?
Mm-hmm.
I will throw a Hexblade Curse on the middle one.
Okay. Incidentally,
me-
your hex is still on that dude who ran away.
Yes.
That
I
means
can
you know where
move
he
it,
is.
couldn't I?
You can only
No.
move it if he dies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Hunter's Mark where I can move it at will. Or
Hunter's
as a
mark
bonus.
also only when they die.
Oh, I thought it was as a bonus too. Okay. So I will leave.
Well, it
Hex
is a
on
bonus
him.
action, but only after they've died.
Got it. So I'll leave the Hex on him, but I'll throw Hexblade's Curse on this guy, which gives me +2.
Plus proficiency damage. Yep.
Yep. So then I'm gonna throw.
Biohazard.
I'm gonna throw an Eldritch at him because I don't want to throw fire that way.
Mm.
So it's a 15.
13. It's bonus damage, not attack roll.
Oh, okay,
13. 13 will hit.
Okay. For
And then
12.
12 damage kills him.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
And I think you get something back because you killed your curse.
HP.
HP.
No, that's only. Oh yeah, you regain 8 HP if it dies. Okay, I thought it was only if I did a crit. Yeah, it's just if I do a crit on it. Right?
No,
bonus
if the
damage roll.
cursed target
A
dies,
crit on roll or on 19 or 20, and you okay.
you're reading the snippet, which is very poorly written for a lot of features in D&D Beyond. But the text is bulleted. Any attack you make against the cursed target crits on a 19 or 20, and also if the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level plus charisma modifier.
Got it.
Are you missing hit points?
I was.
He is,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. So
I was
you-
missing 8.
Neat.
Yeah.
So you gain 8 hit points.
Yeah. Because I got that max of 40 right
Done.
now. Yes, and I'm just gonna, in whatever capacity I'm able to mechanically do it, stand in front of Wesdin as much as I can.
All right. So you will provide him cover by standing there.
Yes.
All right. Rose.
Where's Sin?
She ran up the northeast passage. Northeast. That's
Not
north.
that way.
Oh,
'Cause I can still see
Okay.
you somehow.
The other north.
Do you know what directions are?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's more of an east. 4,
That's
5,
north.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, at least somebody's here.
You could have came back.
Oh, get fucked. I mean, blah, 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 blah.
God.
I have no ranged options.
No, not you.
Anything else, Rose?
The spellcaster, who could be doing things with us.
I was trying to get the kind of ran away before you murdered people. Nah.
Party unity.
All right. Okay. This guy is going to bonus action dash, pull out his great axe, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna auto crit
Oh,
with his very colorful axe.
fuck.
Are you I need to reveal this.
Oh.
Woof.
Was that a D12?
That's 2d fucking 12. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Woof.
So
boy.
that's 6 slashing damage on that critical hit. Sure.
Sin says not today.
Jesus. So yeah, 6 slashing damage, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw versus color curse.
I'm gonna cheer.
Alright, so your DC is 12 currently, because you've been in it for a while. That's a
Fuck!
fail.
Okay.
Everything's going so well.
Swimmingly. Alright, so back on the other side of the bridge, these two guys, they're gonna try and swing at the fucking support. God, you guys suck. Okay, that one hit. Thank fuck. He rolled a how do you miss a rope with a great anyway, he hits it and he cuts the last support of the bridge, and the whole fucking thing just falls. So we're gonna oh god, there should not be fill on this. So this looks real dumb right now. We're gonna turn the fill off. There we go. No bridge. No bridge here. No bridge.
Nothing to see.
Wesdin. Oh no, hang on. Fuck off. They use their movement to get where you can't fucking attack them.
Dirty bastards. I mean, blobble, blobble, blobble.
Yeah, Wesdin. Your turn.
Oh
god.
Yeah, blobble. Oh.
We just got 5,000 bits from Fantasy Animal Vegan. Can we summon a hostile to the party creature? You know, this is the first summon for Trolls for Hire, and I just realized that we never figured out what the max CR is.
Yeah.
No, we did. It's going to be average party level. So we've got a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. Divided by 5 is rounds to 3.
Also,
so
thank you, Fantasy.
Thank you
Mm.
Yeah,
so
thank
much
you so
for
much.
the bits. So you
thanks.
can choose, if you so desire, any creature of CR3 or lower, or you can just say random, and I'll just pick a CR3.
I can't magic.
For those who are new, this is a thing you can do. You
This
can
is a
summon
thing you
creature-
can do.
You can
This is a
summon.
Thing.
You can summon one creature that's either hostile to us or the enemy.
can't magic.
Alright, so in the meantime, we'll keep. They need to look, so
Yep.
we'll keep going in the meantime.
Shit, you just keep going.
Yep.
Alrighty. I can't see anyone to shoot my crossbow at, and I can't spell, so I'm gonna. I mean, I can't. I'm gonna move.
We've got an enemy over here.
What? Oh, okay. That's my movement. I
You know-
can't see him.
Out of respect to Fantasy Animal Vegan, because it usually only lasts the session, would you let that roll over?
Yeah. Actually,
I mean, I guess
hostiles last until they're gone.
A cobalt
They do?
Okay.
vampire spawn.
Vampire spawn. Nice. Any preference on where it am? If not, I'll place it.
But we're friends with the kobolds.
Let
Not a
me,
Nice
vampire one.
Luna, help!
let me
It's okay.
put that
I'll
fucker
help.
real
I'll
quick.
fix it.
Help.
Fix
Actually, I got just the place for it.
Luna,
Alright, go for it then.
Alright,
If the DM got a good place, you.
And they said you pick.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Luna,
Thank you
help.
so much, though.
It's fine. I've got vampire handling. It's fine.
Vampire handling. Cool.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
proficient in it.
Expertise, even.
Yeah,
Alright.
definitely expertise.
Alright. So I've got it in initiative and all that
yeah.
jazz. Oh. Click. And no? There we go. Okay. Alright. So, Weston, anything else?
I guess I'll dash because they said enemy up there.
Alright. Done?
Yeah.
Alright. Ralar is going to follow significantly less quickly and dodge. And Sin, your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna touch him and say, "Wrong move, buddy."
So for some reason, Stream doesn't own Wesdin, so it can't see what you see. So that's weird.
It's a 19 to hit him.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 7 damns.
All right. He doesn't like it very much. He's not bloodied, but he doesn't like it. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All
Run
right.
away.
I can't run away. He's standing
Yes,
right
you
next to me.
can.
He'll get an opportunity
He-
You
attack.
just shocking grasped him.
Yeah, he is incapable of reactions because you just hit him
Oh,
with
I
shocking
read
grasp.
that.
what that
Okay, then
spell
I'm gonna
is
take a step
for.
back.
All right. Would you like to continue moving?
No, I don't want to move too far in case there's enemies down there too.
Okay. So you do see that this spur of cavern ends. Like what you can currently see is the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I could not see that completely. It looked like it kept going. So I'll go right there. It's not
Alright.
completely in my sight.
All right. Yog.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can see him. No, that doesn't make sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have vision to him.
Yeah,
but
you have vision because I
yeah,
drew the walls
right,
very loosely, but you cannot.
I dashed. I'm done.
All right. So this Weston, this makeshift wooden wall topples over as an incredibly small, angry kobold creature. Why can't? Like, what is going on with this vision? Is there a wall on top? Oh, there's a wall on top of the fucking. No, it's a door. What the hell? Open the whatever. So the wall topples over as a small kobold. Oh, there are 2 walls there. What the fuck? All right, there we go. Now you can see. Yeah, the whole wall topples over as a kobold with glowing red eyes leaps through. And it's gonna attack Weston, and I'm gonna go ahead.
Me.
Nope, attacking Weston, and I'm gonna cheer it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 21 to hit.
Not even with shield if I could cast it.
Good answer. So that's going to be 7 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 7.
Okay. Does that take up aid? Like, does aid eat some of that up?
Yeah, Aid's going to eat it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for LR.
Do we
What was that?
when we heal, does it go back to that max HP?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a max
yeah,
HP.
okay. Yeah, okay, I thought so.
That's going to be his turn, I think.
Oh, bone.
Yeah, he doesn't have multi-attack. Lysandra.
Is that our new friend right there?
That's your new friend right there. He kobold. Here, let me get some art of this boy.
Oh, yeah,
Did
please.
he bite me or claw me?
He bit you.
That's a bite. If you take HP.
That
Oh
That
my
is-
god.
Whoa!
Wow.
That's
so
really cool.
That is kind of a
Uh,
cool kobold.
That's kind of a cool fucking kobold.
I didn't
Wish my
realize
arms were
kobolds
that
had
long.
such long arms. Okay.
Yeah, like fuck.
I don't know that they do. It might just because he's a
That's-
vampire.
Yeah, that feels vampire.
Mm-hmm.
That would
That's
be
bad.
Weston's blood if Weston had blood.
I have no blood.
I think
Uh,
so.
Lysandra, what you doing?
Yep. Thirte. And I'm gonna zap you, dumbass. Because if I get all the way up in his face, that's my entire movement, and I can't do anything. So,
Frankie Persons, why?
Frankie, that would never be Frankie Persons. Don't even.
Like,
Alright,
you
I'm
want a
gonna-
piece of this?
I don't
Oh,
want
but
to zap
as
you,
that,
dumbass.
incidentally, as that wall topples, you do see a pair of humans chained to the wall and mostly devoid of color.
What wall?
Sorry, you don't see it, but Weston and John
Okay.
do.
Okay.
So you're Eldritch Blasting the kobold.
I was going to, with an 8.
Yeah, so it's just like wrapping itself, like climbing around Weston like a fucking ferret. And you just yeah. Anything
See
else?
his bubbles and arms and.
Anything else, Sandra?
No, because I got nothing else.
All right. Also, this guy's supposed to be small, so I don't know why the token's so big. So let's just make that a little smaller. There we go. All right.
Yes. So all of my spells that can be used as bonus actions would be listed under just bonus actions, right?
Yeah, they would be
Yes.
listed.
Yeah. Okay, so then nothing else.
All right. Rose. There's a kobold behind you and an orc ahead of you, and just bad times all around.
This orc ahead of me, was he hit by Sin?
He was. He just got shocking grasp.
Okay. Rose is gonna walk up.
Yep.
She's gonna reach back behind her back, not to her sword at her waist, but instead pulling out a book that is on her kind of attached to a book holder around her back.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna let it fall down on a long silver chain.
Yep.
She's gonna smack him with it.
Yep. That would be the Corpse Slayer.
It is. Especially good on undead. If only there were one in this fight.
Yeah. If only.
Um,
If I recall correctly, it does an extra D8 damage.
That's only a 10 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
I do see that you rolled Flail +1. Corpse Slayer is a thing in D&D Beyond.
I can't add it to my thing on manage equipment.
Weird.
Yeah, I've tried. It wasn't working. I tried to homebrew it, but it didn't work. So.
Okay. I will figure that out. Remind me after the session. But that will miss.
Okay, and then I will flurry.
Okay. Oof. Oof. All of those miss.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That's it.
All right.
That's her whole thing.
All right. Are you sure you don't want to back up? He cannot take reactions.
I feel like if I back up, he's just gonna come for me anyway.
Okay.
But I will. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Done?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's going to come for you anyway.
Yep.
Let's see if he recharges. He does not, so he does not swing at you with a colorful axe. He just swings at you with a regular axe. I will cheer it. 16?
16 hits.
9 slashing damage.
I'm Blight.
Sick. Oh yeah, that's more than half your max HP. Not right now, because you have 8. Orcs. What's the long range on a javelin? A butt ton. Sweet.
120.
Hell yeah. So they're going to bonus action dash to the...
Pieces of shit.
They're going to bonus action dash to here. Hurl some javelins at disadvantage at Lysandra.
Did we not close that door?
Apparently not.
We didn't know about
Preoccupied
it.
with the evil kobold in my face.
So that's going to be a 15 and a 19.
19 hits.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Let me see if that was colorful. It was not. God. So I have new dice, and the D6's faces are oriented weird, and it fucks me up every time. So yeah, 7 piercing damage, and then with the rest of their movement, they're gonna back up again. Man, that's almost abusive. Weston, there's a kobold biting the shit out of you.
Yep, it sure is. And I can do fuck all about it.
I got it.
Alright. I guess I'll just dodge then.
Okay. So it has been 5 rounds since your surge. Just FYI. In case you were curious.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Done?
Oh, living. Yep, done.
Alright. It is Ralar's turn, and he prepped away most of his combat spells, but he's still got Sacred Flame, so he's going to cast that. And he is a 5th level spellcaster, so that's going to be 2d8 on a failed save. Unfortunately, this thing's got hella Dex saves that it crit failed. Oof, only 6 radiant damage, but it's radiant damage. So that's gonna be Rallar's turn. He doesn't want to get any closer to the fucking kobold. Yeah, he doesn't even want to get closer to get further. So he's just gonna move here and close the door. Sin.
It's my turn again. Aw,
It's your turn again. We're in round 9 of this fight.
Holy shit. I'm
This fight has gone on way longer than fights should go.
gonna touch him again.
Oh, hey, those illusory rocks are about to wear
This
off.
time I'm just gonna chill.
16 will hit for 4 lightning. Oh no, necrotic.
Necrotic? I didn't know that. Okay,
He did.
that's weird.
Yeah, chill touch is neither chill nor touch.
That's
a
weird.
Lich
That's a
slap.
yeah. That's a ranged
Lich-
spell. I don't know if you're aware of that.
What? Oh, no.
Chill touch is a ranged spell.
Well, that's bullshit. Then I'm shocking grasping again.
It
Okay.
is the single worst name
Yeah.
spell in the game.
We
It
can just
really
take
is.
the
It's
same
like-
attack roll and damage roll because it's,
Yeah,
the same.
it's the same
so it's
thing.
4 lightning damage.
Hey, thanks.
All right. Anything else? He is bloodied.
I'm gonna back up again.
All right.
Just one spot.
All right. Yog.
Petition to rename Chill
Auto-
Touch to Death Pew.
Auto crit guiding bolt at 2nd level on our new friend.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh boy.
Yowzers.
I want it dead.
Yeah.
Love you.
I was really hoping you'd inflict wounds.
Yeah, no, I was looking at like my channel divinity is necrotic man. Nope, can't fucking nope.
Yeah.
Let me turn on auto crit.
Yep.
There it is. I should have did that already. That's my bad. There you
Hmm.
I mean, you rolled twice.
are. Why?
I don't know. We're gonna take the first one
Yeah.
though.
A lot of damage.
But guess how many hit points he has currently?
21.
No, currently he has 33 hit points,
Oh, yes.
which is what you rolled.
Yeah.
So he just fucking goes.
Liz is over there like,
Bonus action
Okay.
healing word on Wes. You're missing a little bit, right?
I'm missing 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Nope, not 2nd level. Don't do 2nd level. There's-
You just fucking annihilate.
That was the
him.
plan!
Yeah. Hey, look, you get 6 back.
Woo! Oh, I'm almost at 21.
21.
21.
Is your max 21 right now?
It is now, yeah.
Anything else, you got? Still got movement.
Yeah, I guess we'll start moving this direction. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you could just go around him.
4, 5. I guess I'll stop there. I'm done.
You can go here if you want.
Okay.
Alrighty. Lysandra. Real talk, I think it's just the orc up ahead.
Okay.
At least that you're aware of.
Yeah. Thirte.
There are also these prisoners down here.
His honors?
Prisoners.
Do they look a living?
They do. They are mostly devoid of color.
Still don't.
And
you said that this-
Let me read aloud text this area, because I haven't actually done that.
Okay.
A row of rough-hewn sapling trunks forms a crude but serviceable barrier that has been knocked over by the kobold that erupted from this area across the mouth of the small cave. Inside, you see 2 filthy prisoners dressed in tattered rags, and they are chained to the back wall. And it's essentially just like chains around their torso that are just tight enough that they can't get away from the wall. Super fucking makeshift.
I see a Yog and I see a Sin, correct?
Yep. I don't think you could technically see Sin, but
Yeah, probably not with all the curves and the nooks and crannies.
right. Actually, you can't even see her, like even with the terribly drawn walls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up here to them
Mhm.
and ask them, if I let you go, will you stay put here so that we can come back and get you?
What? Why can't we leave?
Well, because the door and the bridge are down, so we want to get you safely out of here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will, I guess, try to unlock one of them.
All right. So there's 2 chains essentially
Okay.
across the pair of them. There's padlocks on both of them. Would you like to smash one or try to pick it?
I will smash one of them.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
That'll hit.
18. Yeah.
And that's one-handed.
Yes.
All right. So you smash the padlock. Just cleave the shackle from the body, and one of the chains is released.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Rose.
Cool.
End
I'm
the
gonna take a swing.
All right. That will hit. Yeah.
For 10.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
In the 10th round of combat, it's finally over.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Ralar just slides down the door he just closed, and it's just like...
I just give him a...
I'm gonna take my rat and put it on the ground and say, "Let's go, buddy."
You have no chill.
No chill.
I'm
No
also
chill.
affected by the curse.
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
you don't
shit,
you
yeah.
don't have a specific direction that
Okay.
you're being pulled currently.
Okay, then I'm not going
Neither
anywhere
does
yet.
the rat, right?
Well,
Correct.
that's what I'm saying. If the rat wants to go anywhere,
Yeah. Not particularly, no.
Okay. then
Yeah.
it's still like,
So we're 10 minutes over.
So I'm thinking we have to part 2 it.
I think we might have to part 2 this, meaning your characters can't do jack shit till we get them out of here.
Okay.
Especially since your fucking escape route is literally cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's an issue.
so how's Friday?
Yeah, so we'll work on scheduling. Fortunately, not this coming week, but after next week, I have a month off from work.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, I can
yeah.
work real well with the rest of you to find a time that works for all of us. Yeah, so that's a thing that will happen.
Yeah.
We'll figure out that scheduling. And thanks everyone for being here, and thank you
Yeah.
Fantasy Animal Vegan for that summon. Thank you everyone else for all the bits. And cheers.
Posed, yeah.
Yes,
Um,
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shadows dropping West March. It's not a thing.
You're
West
doing
Marches.
great, sweetie.
Yeah, just dropping all the commands. I forgot we had a Bayless command.
Duh.
Yeah.
Shut up, Bayless.
I
Whoa.
drop these command all the time. It's been a while, but I do.
Thanks for being here. Thanks
Bruh.
for watching.
Bruh.
We have another Trolls for Hire session tomorrow at
Yeah.
6:30.
With a-
6:30?
Yeah, 6:30 p.m. EST. With a completely different group of people. Although we have one seat still open, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to fill that. See who that is.
Yeah.
But who are the 4 who are
It
in
is
that?
Jordan and Jesse and Matt and Aaron.
Yeah. So it may very well be one of these 5 beautiful people in the last seat. We don't know yet. Amber's just like, fuck no.
Work, tired,
Yeah.
sleep.
And Sin can attend.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't have another character.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my, like, if no one pops in, I can't now either.
I mean, you can just fucking introduce an alt.
Woof.
A
At
weak
level
ass level 1 alt.
Yeah.
Ass level 1?
Ass level 1.
Yeah.
Ass level.
What is an ass level? Anyway, if you guys are watching us on Twitch, please check out our YouTube. You can find pretty much all of our goddamn sessions. It's over 1,000 hours of content, and it's all free because YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, check us out on Twitch. We're live 2, sometimes 3 days a week on Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST. We play Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. On Sundays, we play Trolls for Hire at 1 p.m. EST, like we just did just now. And then this coming Monday, which is June the 28th, which is tomorrow for those of you watching on Twitch, but whatever. We're playing Trolls for Hire as well at 6:30 p.m. EST. We also have a lot of our sessions available as podcasts if you'd rather listen to your D&D than watch it. On on your favorite podcast platform. I'm not gonna list them all. We have a Discord where we all hang out. You can reach all of us. Apparently, it is uncommon. I learned this very recently. It's uncommon for D&D streams for the players to actually be active in their own Discord. Like they'll usually what'll happen on D&D streams Discords is it's just like viewers talking to viewers talking to viewers talking to viewers. But like all 15 or whatever of us are very active on Discord. So if you wanna hang out and talk, we're there.
A large chunk of us were viewers first.
That is true. That's very true. A large chunk of you were viewers first. Although Bayless was our friend. Bayless and Chris were our friends before we started streaming. So,
why is everyone waving already?
Why is like I'm halfway through this shit? We also have a monthly. We also have a monthly giveaway. If you'd like to enter the monthly giveaway, this month we're giving away a copy of Candlekeep Mysteries. I'm going to hold it up, even though it is false advertising because this is the special edition, but we're giving away a regular edition of Candlekeep Mysteries. And there might be a reason why this is on the table. Who knows? Tune in tomorrow. Can't redeem. What?
Oh, Twitch does that with fucking channel point redemption sometimes.
Wait.
Oh, Aelet's probably on mobile. That's probably why.
Let me. I will just double check that it's not paused. Because that would be bad.
I see it there, and it looks like it would.
Why is it was paused?
Oh shit.
Oh, well, there you go, Aelet. It's good now.
Thanks for pointing it out.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's why I never cleared it. Oh my god, we've gone an entire month with no entries because it's been paused for an entire month. So I'm gonna hit complete all, and then unpause it.
Oh no!
We've got an entire
month. Well, if you enter now, your chances of getting it are really good.
Apparently, because I have had it paused for 27 days.
Shit.
Oh no!
Oh no! Nobody's
Get him in.
Get him in right now.
Fucking hell! Because you can only get it while we're live.
Oh, that's a me move.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Woof.
We're professionals.
Professional.
Are we?
Pro streamer. Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here. Instagram and Twitter.
They exist.
That's all I will say about them.
Oh, come on, say the full line.
Now I'm trying to like kill time so that people have time to get into the giveaway.
Oh no!
If they so choose.
Just do it anytime. It's fine. You got tomorrow.
They can only do it while we're live.
You got tomorrow.
Is the problem?
Really?
You got tomorrow.
I think.
Yeah, it's only while you're live.
Yeah, you can't do channel point redemptions while we're not live. Like period.
You got tomorrow.
Yeah. So 5,000 bits to enter the giveaway, or 5,000 channel points. Jesus. 5,000 bits. 5,000 channel points to enter the giveaway. More entries is more chance to win.
Yeah.
Madam Producer Lady, who are we rating?
Carpe Diem Live.
I don't know why I asked that. We always raid Carpe Diem Live.
We always raid them on Sundays.
Yeah. Shadows keeps yelling Dark Souls at me, so I guess I'll plug that too. On Monday, July 5th, which is not tomorrow, but the week after, I will be playing Dark Souls, the first one. I will be playing a Soul Level 1 run, which is to say I never level up my character. I'm going to beat the entire game in one sitting.
Oh, buddy.
Speedrunning it.
I'm speedrunning it.
Dear.
I've been practicing, and I got my in-game time down to 6 hours, 59 minutes, and 58 seconds. I got that sub 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and get it up. I'm gonna try and get it sub 6 on stream. I will most likely fail.
Probably.
But I'm gonna hit start raid. Like I should have done 10 seconds ago. So that I didn't have to kill 10 seconds while the fucking timer.
They're wonderful people. If you haven't followed them already, please go do so.
Yeah. So on Sundays they do homebrew content like we do, which is why I really like to raid them. Thank you everyone for being here, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Now we can wave. Bye.
Now you can wave. No,